information on this. But first, you want to give a disclaimer, Daff?
Yes. So this obviously is not made for children. This video will not be made for children, and so adults only. This video, this live that we're doing, very, very sensitive, triggering, guys. A lot of sensitive subjects here that we're about to talk about. And anything that we say, if we say we are speculating or allegedly, that is us giving our opinion, unless we say it is factual.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. All right. So, do you want to? The charges are that Daniel is facing, and Novah, you just cut in anytime you want to speak, honey.
I am here, and thank you for having me on. So
of course,
I'm gonna
please. Novah is local, and she has been on this from the get-go. So January 26th at 11:30 a.m. local time, Pictou County District RCMP arrested 34-year-old Daniel Robert Martell of Lansdowne. He is facing the following charges: assault, SA, and forcible confinement. The charges involve an adult victim. Mr. Martell is due in Pictou Provincial Court on March 2nd. No further details is released on this part, but we got more. Yes. Good day. Justice for Jack and Lily. Thank you for 18 months. And thank you, Kiki. The beginning of the end, hopefully. Absolutely. Absolutely. And thank you, Marla. Good to see you, darling. Good to see you. So one thing we can say is this is not against his last current girlfriend. It's not against the last current girlfriend. We do know that.
Yeah. We don't know if it's against Malaya or against somebody else.
But
yeah.
I've never seen this picture of him. Have you?
No.
Daniel Martell, the stepfather of two Nova Scotia children who disappeared nearly 9 months ago, has been charged with SA, assault, and forcible confinement. CBC News has learned, and it just shows you that they don't change their ways. Right. They don't change their ways at all, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. What do you want to add there?
This is the Globe and Mail one.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry, what was the first one read there? Was that CBC?
That was CBC.
Yeah, okay. I don't know what the CBC one said, but go ahead and read this one. And guys, if y'all have anything you want to send us, you can text it directly to my phone or email. And it is right there. Okay.
Thank you, everybody, for being here with us today.
Yes. This is literally breaking news. We got this. We learned about this before the big media did, and we wasn't going to go live until like 5:30 or something today. Until we didn't think it would drop until then, but here it is. Is Charmaine's coming up or anybody? And also Sunny, we wanted her to be here as well but she's got to work. So in spirit.
She'll be on it tomorrow though, she said.
Yes, we'll be live with all this tomorrow.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Unfortunately, everybody can't be here today, and or they couldn't get on at this time. I want to thank Charmaine for giving us this information right away, and then the Globe and Mail, and then CBC as well. Thank you.
I'm in chat.
This Mm-hmm.
Charmaine, you're welcome to come
Absolutely.
up if you want to come up. I don't got my camera on today right now because I look like hell ran over backwards. But
Same.
it is what it is. We're here.
Hi guys. Yes, please hit that thumbs up for everyone. I appreciate all of you, and mods, if you can drop Justin's and Novah's link in my chat, I would really appreciate that. And we appreciate all of you for being here today with us. I want to read this new article by the Globe and Mail. And we all had a feeling that this was coming.
Yeah.
This was coming. Something, anyways, right? Hopefully we'll find out more here shortly. So this just says, this is Daniel holding a photo of Jack and Lilly. And the article goes on to say the stepfather of missing Nova Scotia children, Jack and Lilly Sullivan, he has been charged with assault, SA, and forcible confinement of an adult, say the RCMP in a statement released Thursday afternoon. We can confirm that on January 26th at approximately 11:30 a.m. in Pictou County, RCMP arrested 34-year-old Daniel Robert Martell of Lansdowne, wrote the RCMP spokesperson Allison Gerard in a statement to the Globe and Mail. The charges involve an adult victim. So let me reiterate that. An adult victim. It doesn't say anything to do with Jack and Lilly, right? It goes on to say that what happened to Jack 4, now 5 years old, and Lilly 6 has been the focus of an intensive RCMP major crime investigation for nearly 9 months after their parents reported them missing from home on the morning of May 2nd, 2025. Mr. Martell was not immediately available for comment. He has been released from police custody on conditions and is due in Pictou Provincial Court on March 2nd. And it just says more to come. And that's the end of the article for the Globe and Mail. Hi, Shen. No. You're mute.
You mute, Shan.
Sorry, it took me a few minutes to compose myself to get on here and to wipe my mascara off. It was
Yes.
very triggering for many of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
But you know what? He might start singing like a canary now.
Yes, exactly. This, although it doesn't directly have to do with the kids, we know typically in cases that we've followed and covered, sometimes.
No, he's not released.
Yeah,
he's not released.
He's under
Thought it said he
condition.
was.
Yeah,
Oh, he's under condition.
Yeah.
Under condition. Mm-hmm. He's probably got house arrest, like Jess was saying. Yeah, something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, that this, there's a starting point, and when they pulled him over in the truck that time, I suspected then, and I'm sure we all did, they're watching him and they're trying to catch him on something, to get things going here. And one good thing that I, after we had all talked earlier, is that because I always feared too about him still being around the baby. And, and you're thinking, why is this man? I don't care if they're monitored visits. Children cannot choose this,
Absolutely.
She needs to be kept safe. And I'm sure that this is going to affect him seeing baby M, hopefully.
Let's see if he actually.
I hope so. Can we do a recap for everyone just coming in? Because I think there's a lot of people that don't really know what's going on yet.
Yeah.
I know that CBC has now released a snippet as well as the Globe and Mail.
Yes. So for those of you that's just joining us, we can confirm that on January 26th at approximately 11:30 a.m., Pictou County District RCMP arrested 34-year-old Daniel Robert Martell of Lansdowne. He is facing charges of assault, SA, and forcible confinement. The charges involve a adult victim. This is not Taylor, by the way. I want to make that clear. It's not Taylor. Martell. Okay, guys, don't call my phone. Don't call my phone. 1 second. I got to turn this ringer off because people thinks I'm not live or they don't know I'm live or whatever.
No, it's okay. Go ahead. So
And
Dan,
go
oh,
ahead.
sorry.
Go ahead, please.
I'm so sorry.
No, please.
I know that Daniel gets to see Meadow a couple times a week, right? The last time that he got to visit with Meadow was 6 days ago. And we do know that he was arrested on Tuesday, I believe.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So it doesn't look like there's not a new picture. He's been taking new pictures is what I'm getting at every time he visits his daughter.
All for show.
All
Mhm.
for show. That's it. That's
Yeah.
all. He just
Mhm.
And people are asking who it is. Like Justin said, we know it's not Taylor, but outside of that, we don't know. I mean, we can speculate,
Mhm.
but that's about it.
Yes, we can speculate, but it definitely gives us more insight into the inner workings of 1407 Gerlach Road. It
yes.
definitely proves that other things were going on and that the documents that were released, the unredacted documents that were released, were not solely just to paint him in a bad light. It appears as though um, this is a this is a pattern of behavior.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, and yeah, and it just makes me shudder to think what Jack and Lily was going through in that house. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Um,
Uh, Charmaine asked if anyone else is upset that he was released. I will say I'm upset that he was released. I
Yes.
wonder how long he actually spent um, confined himself um, behind bars because I would have really liked to see him spend at least a few days in a jail cell contemplating his life.
oh, it's coming.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Oh,
see
He's going to have
people
time.
in the chat saying, I hope he didn't do anything like this to the kids. And, that's one of my fears as well,
Guys, we gotta think about the messages that I showed of Daniel saying that he wanted to R
Mm-hmm.
his girlfriend, right? In while she was asleep. And if she said no, he would do it, or if it hurt, he would do it harder.
yep.
There's
That's
definitely
depravity.
deviance.
That's
Yeah.
depravity.
Yeah.
It makes me really think dark thoughts when I hear that because I just hope nothing like that was going on with the children either, allegedly.
And I always go back to that black eye and that him saying that Lily had that black eye and that she was hit with the truck, and then Malaya saying she didn't know anything about Lily having a black eye, and her mother seemed to not be fazed by the conversation that on Thursday, and we it sounds like she saw the kids. We don't know for 100% sure, but she didn't feel anything was unusual, as she stated.
Mhm.
And because he always comes up with something, like I flick a light on to check on the kids. Well, to me, that's okay. He's worried somebody saw him turn the light on, so now he's making something up to cover that area, right? And I wondered that with Lily's eye, and I'm the same as you, Daphne. My mind goes there was something else going on, and that poor little girl got hurt.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But it have you guys noticed that Daniel gets more upset when it comes to
Jack.
Jack?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Jack tried to intervene when allegedly if he witnessed anything like that going on. It just makes me sick to my stomach. You know, I kept thinking they kept finding like underwear in the woods. And I always question that, like, why is there so many pairs of underwear in the woods? You know? And it makes you wonder, like, it's allegedly removing evidence, you know, out there or something.
You know, the alleged fight that Malaya says she got up. Well, she got up that night and Daniel was in the bathroom doing the rugs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It makes me wonder if he would get high like that in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
And then he says the last time I seen Jack and Lily, they were under their covers.
Yeah. I know.
And I wonder if he got high like that in the middle of the night and just couldn't, just did, I don't know. There's just too much. It's just way too much.
I know it makes you like sick to your stomach to think of stuff like that. And
Yeah.
he said that he never got psychosis. I was actually listening to that while I was working today. I was listening to that interview that he had done just recently with the other creator, right? And I was looking for the part to where he said Jack was awake a little bit after midnight. That's what I keep
Where did
looking
he
for.
say that?
I swear he said it in that interview, and I keep going through it, but maybe it was on a text or a message or something. If anybody sees that, will you send it to Justin or I? Because like
I've heard it, but
I know, and
I
other
don't
people
know
have heard it.
where,
Yeah.
And
He
how would
says
he know if he's in a psychosis? Like,
exactly.
seriously. Like,
Exactly.
hello.
Exactly. How would he know? That's crazy.
I mean, the thing about it is like he said, oh, some people can't control the rugs. They let the rugs control them. And
How does
he's
he
like,
know?
that's never been a problem for me. Yeah,
like every addict says.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How does he know?
Part of his delusions of grandeur.
Big time.
That is it. That is it. Exactly. How do you, if you black out, isn't psychosis? We went over this several times. I mean, you black out, you don't know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
In Canada, do they release like a probable cause affidavit or anything like they do here in the
I don't
States?
think so. Do you know, Shan? I doubt it.
Well, they would have had to prove to the Crown. They would have had to put forth enough evidence to the Crown to be able
Sure.
to be able to lay charges.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was just curious because like here they will get like we call it, hey B, good to see you. They'll say like on or about the third day of June or or May 2024. Daniel Martell or whoever was at doing this, who, what, when, where kind of thing. So just going to be interesting to see what's up with that. I do think I think we were talking this is not with his most recent girlfriend. This would have to be, in my opinion, obviously Hopefully Malaya is doing good now and she's getting it together in the hospital or whenever she was. And I just, whatever it takes to get to Jack and Lily.
Yeah. And
You know?
AB saying in the chat that psychosis is not a blackout, not specifically a blackout. You're right, but there's confusion, and there's many different reasons why a person can have psychosis. It's not just related to rugs. Now I can tell you, when I had one of my infections, it was so severe I went into a psychosis.
Like if you
And
good.
sorry, Justin.
No, I interrupted you. I apologize.
And I was saying stuff, and I didn't know it was me saying it. I thought my husband was saying it. And then I was saying to him, "Stop telling them that stuff. Why are you telling them?" And then he was saying to me, "It's not me. You're saying it." But in my mind, it was him saying it. And
Oh,
after I was better and home, then we laughed about it, right? And he was telling me some of the stuff that I was doing. I don't recall. I don't remember it. And
Yeah.
that was due to a psychosis related to infection.
Yeah, like if you get like especially like my grandmother, like she got like a UTI and she went, out of her. It's very common, like infections, and it can certainly mess you up.
Oh
sounds
yeah.
like me when I smoke pot.
Yes.
That's why I don't.
No, seriously, I know the
Dangerous.
same thing. I've done it twice, and I would never
Oh,
ever do that again.
yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
I think somebody's saying something when they're not, or I'm saying something when I'm not, or
Yeah.
nope.
Yeah.
There's
Absolutely.
another article if you guys want me to pull it up.
Please.
Please.
Okay, how do I remove? Just stop screen on this
I
one.
got it. Hold on. Just let me.
Okay, let me grab.
Where the hell is it? Is it this one
And then
right there? Is it that one
yes.
or this one?
Oh, I just removed the. Nope, that's not it.
Okay.
I don't think it's the one I just pulled up. There you go.
Is that it?
Yes, thank you.
No
So this
problemo.
just came out from the CTV News a couple moments ago. There's Mr. Martell. Mathtel, yes. And this was this picture was done on June 3rd.
In his favorite t-shirt.
Yep, his tap out. Oh, all right. This is from the CTV News. It goes on to say the stepfather of Lilly&Jack Sullivan, who have been missing from their Lansdowne Station home since May, has been charged with assault, forcible confinement, and SA. Allison Gerard, Senior Communications Advisor with the Nova Scotia RCMP, confirmed Daniel Robert Martell, 34, was arrested around 11:30 last Monday. Police say the charges involve an adult victim. Pretty much the same. And then it goes on to say Martell is due in Pictou Provincial Court on March 2nd. None of the charges against him have been proven. So he hasn't been.
Yes.
They spelled Lily's name wrong. Sorry.
Lily.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how they originally spelled it. That's how we was originally told in the very beginning, and then some of them just stuck there. Today's got to be a good day for Belinda.
It's a start.
Yes.
Oh, it's definitely a start.
Exactly.
It's definitely a start.
You can always tell when something's about to go down because they get quiet, in my opinion. It always seems like they get quiet. The police seem to be asking them to come in and explain things or ask for blood tests or DNA. Things start moving in order, and then they get quiet as a mouse, and then boom, something
Daniel
happened.
got quiet. And this is the
Yes.
thing. Daniel, and I said this last night, Daniel would not get quiet on his own unless he knew something was in the works, because he doesn't have the self-control
Mm-hmm.
unless
Clearly.
it's something big around the bend, and he could feel it. He could sense it. He knew they were asking for DNA and all of this stuff.
Mm-hmm. He
Right.
knew.
It would only ever be to benefit him, any choice he makes. So for him to go quiet, it was to benefit him somehow,
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, somebody just wrote, "How is DT going to defend this one?"
He's gonna say, "Well, it's not about the kids."
Yeah. Daphne, that was it? I can't look. I was like half asleep because I get up through the night and then start playing your guys' videos, and I can't remember if it was Justin or Daphne, but you guys, one of you went over the blood work, and it was saying why they would require that blood work
Oh,
or DNA via blood work, and yeah, that
yes.
was good information. But then
Thank
I
you.
fell asleep. Was it you, Daphne?
Yeah, I got it right here. I don't know if Justin did or not. It was
Mhm.
past my
You
bedtime.
want to talk about the blood?
Yeah, I
Real
can
quick?
actually bring that up. Give me a sec.
Because
It's very
that's
interesting.
interesting what you were
RCMP
saying.
form? The RCMP form? Yeah.
Oh yeah, yes.
I've got that.
Actually, do you have that form?
Yeah,
I think I do somewhere.
Justin has that one. Okay,
and then she searched some information as to why it would be required that way, and it was really interesting.
yeah. Give me 1 second. Let me pull that up. Sometimes you just got to search the right words, and then you can get the answer
Yeah.
from AI.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the form. You mean pull that up?
Yeah,
Or
pull
you
your
want to pull
form up
something up?
first. I'm
Okay.
gonna close my door while you do that because the cat and dog want to visit in here and make noises.
Okay. So this is the consent to provide a biological sample, voluntary donor. And well, Joy, I want to make it clear that Daniel is not arrested with anything to do with the kids today. He is arrested with something different, and it is the following. It is assault, SA, and forcible confinement against an adult victim. And we know that it's not his most recent ex, but the ex, I've done a lot of speaking with her, and, there was a lot of bruises. And, she went back and forth on that because she truly was, I was just thinking about this just now. It just came to me. She was really in a bad spot mentally as well. His most recent ex, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it took her a minute to get deprogrammed as well before because she told the truth, and then she kind of pulled back and was like, no. And, that kind of hurt your credibility when you go back and forth in the beginning. But then after she herself went to the hospital and got some help, she finally saw the light,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Absolutely. I agree with you. It seems like she felt like she got in over her head with him. And remember what Vincent was saying too. It seems to be, I mean, I take what he was saying with a grain of salt, but remember how he was talking about this stuff when he came out? The guy that lives up the road?
Yeah.
No.
So the guy that lives,
I didn't pay much attention to that.
yeah, certain words stuck out to me. Like, well, he was talking about the one woman, I'm not going to say her name, and how she would do things for rugs and stuff like that. And he had mentioned like SA and stuff going around in the neighborhood, and so there's a little bit of truth to that.
I think it was a rug home. There was, you know, SA. I think that there was a lot of things going on in that home. Do you want to talk about blood and being found or anything like that, Beth?
Yeah, I got the stuff pulled up if you want to go over that.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I know that we've all spoken about like the stuff that Please Bring Me Home had found, and it kind of played in order, right? We had the human remains dogs come out, and then we know that Daniel was brought in for questioning around that time about the pink blanket, is what we were told. And then Please Bring Me Home came out in November, right? Mid-November, right before winter. And they had found some items. And one item was this. Now, we couldn't tell really what was on it, but we were looking at it the other night on the channel. And it does look like there's some type of, I mean, it could be, I'm not saying it is. It looks like maybe there was something on there, like could be blood or something. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying it could be or could have been, because it all seemed to happen around the same time, right? And then we had the human remains dogs canine handler. He said that he was telling Daniel something about the wood stove too. Remember that? It's like they knew something, but had to confirm.
Yeah. Well, they wanted to, I mean, police will ask you and they want to get you locked in a story. Right. That way, you know, okay, this is exactly what happened. You're sure? Yes. Okay. Well, then let me challenge you on that. And that's where it starts to break.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you, Finding Solace, for becoming a member.
Thank you, Miss Finding Solace. All right, let's see.
I think the heat started being felt in particular with Daniel when he was asked for the blood sample. And I think that Squid made a valid point that they asked him for it and he obliged because he was likely told, if you don't give it to us, we'll just get a warrant anyway.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
and that's it.
and he likes to appear that he is, you know,
Cool.
assisting with the investigation rather than hindering. So I feel like that's why he came out and pushed the narrative that the box was ticked, not criminally involved. And we all behind the scenes were looking for any other form other than the one you're going to show here to see where there would be a box that said not criminally involved, and we just couldn't find it.
There wasn't.
There's not. No.
You guys
and
remember?
even if,
Good.
sorry, Justin.
No, please.
And if there was, because Sonny did find something similar, that doesn't mean what it means is, so if they know you were involved in a crime and you know they got the witnesses, the person that you've attacked or whatever, right, has said, yes, that's him or whatever, and they're taking your blood for that crime because they're aware that you are the person involved, that would be a different scenario, right? Whereas if something was ticked like that with Daniel, they're not there yet with that. So they wouldn't be ticking a box that would state that, right? That that person is involved in that crime. If I'm making sense. Yeah.
No, you are. You're making sense. Yeah, and I agree with you. No, you're fine. You're fine.
No, I was
didn't know.
muted. I was sorry. I was talking. I'm sorry I was muted. Do y'all
Oh,
remember when Daniel was he might have been on DT show, but he was talking about the DNA. He's like, yeah, they offered me a drink of water, but you know what that was for, guys. And
mm-hmm.
it's like he was very paranoid about that. He was very paranoid about that. He's like, all they had to do was just ask me. I'm thinking, you're
They
so
had his
easy.
DNA. Yeah, they had his DNA, but they needed his blood for something in particular to match it with.
Yeah. They want,
Mm,
like you, when you're going to read this, because it specifies when they want blood. When they want the blood DNA, there's
That's
certain reasons why.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It has
And
nothing to do with identifying Jack and Lily because they shared no DNA with him.
Correct.
So this has to
Well,
do with something else to eliminate him as a suspect or not eliminate him as a suspect of something.
mhm.
well, I mean, you could say that there's yeah, you're probably right on that. Because I was just thinking maybe if there's DNA, his DNA at a site of somewhere,
Mhm.
they might use it that way. But yeah,
So
Hi,
everybody,
Belinda.
yeah,
Thanks
hi
for joining.
Belinda.
hello, Miss Belinda.
I also, for everybody coming in, so yes, Daniel Martell was arrested on Tuesday. He has been let out under certain conditions, which probably he cannot leave the county. Maybe he's on house arrest. We don't know the deets on that yet, right? There hasn't been any. So he goes back to court on March 2nd. I think it said, right? March 2nd or March 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
So and yes, Squid, I agree. 100%, in my opinion, he speaks about certain things so he can get in front of
Oh,
whatever's going
absolutely.
to come out. Thank you, guys.
Right.
Thanks.
Like the bruise on Lily, turning on the light, the keys. Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely. Okay, you want to go with this?
Yes. So these are just some stuff that talks about like the blood, right? The blood test he had to take and stuff like that, and DNA. There's just a few shots of these. I'm just going to read through them for you. So the RCMP would ask someone involved in a missing persons case to provide a blood or DNA sample, primarily to identify the missing person, establish a timeline connections, or rule out individuals as part of the investigation, right?
Mm-hmm.
These are typically collected through the National Missing Persons Program, which acts as humanitarian initiative to solve cases by matching DNA from relatives or personal items to unidentified human remains. And it goes on to say, here are the specific reasons why the RCMP would make this request. And it goes on to say, to identify human remains, kinship matching, which we know he has no kin, just like Shan just said, like they do not have the same DNA, which is this DNA mapping. If a person is missing or deceased, biological relatives, parents, children, siblings may be asked to provide DNA. So we could scratch that part out, right? Because he has no connection to Jack and Lily. Now, direct comparison, if remains are found, the family reference sample helps scientists confirm if those remains are indeed of the missing persons. There's just a few of these. To rule out involvement, elimination of samples, so voluntary elimination if a person was near a crime scene or was the last to see the missing person, they may be asked to provide a sample to prove their DNA is not present on specific evidence.
On the
And there it
CCTV,
is.
On the
Mhm.
CTV news, they have in the bright banner. Are you done with this one right here?
Oh, I'm
Got more?
sorry.
That's fine. That's fine. On the CTV website right now, they got it in the like a big red banner. Breaking news: stepfather of missing Nova Scotia children charged with assault of adult RCMP.
Oh my God,
So,
pull it up. Pull it up.
Salt of what?
sorry, I might have been reading wrong. I just got a phone call. Apologize. Assault of adult, and it says RCMP. Breaking
Oh,
news:
I was about to say,
stepfather
I'm
of
like,
missing.
Okay.
Say what?
you had me on the edge of my seat.
What did I
Yeah.
say? Or what? Maybe I.
Assault of the RCMP.
Oh, sorry. Assault, and then it says Nova Scotia, and then it says RCMP.
I think that's the one we just read, right?
Yeah, it is, but it's just that they've got this banner up here, like it's
Oh,
big.
oh.
It's big news.
Yeah,
Like
it is.
that's big. It's big news.
Yeah.
I was gonna say maybe he was assaulted by the RCMP. Too bad he wasn't.
It's not
Sorry,
Oh,
over
yeah.
my
here
inner
too.
thoughts coming out.
No, I get it. Trust me. Trust
I
me.
think there's going
Okay.
to be more and more each day or every few days. We'll find out more and more.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
It makes me wonder if Malaya's. I think Malaya's, you know, working now, and something's in the works. It definitely is.
Oh, yeah. I
Explore
absolutely
core,
agree.
no.
Can't imagine what she went through.
I wonder just now, like, are they close to finding Jack and Lily? You know what I mean? Like, are they
Mhm.
close
Yeah.
to finding them? Because
I'm sure the more she tells them, the closer, right? The
I'm
Mhm.
more
hoping
that
Daniel
she,
breaks
yeah,
or Janie.
yeah.
Because Janie, you're not off the hook yet either, girl. In my opinion,
Mm-mm.
girl, you know
Remember,
more.
Justin, after this, can we play his last interview with the CTV? Just like how he takes that gulp when
Mm.
he's I just want to play. Do you mind if we play that
The one where
after?
he's outside waving his hands around.
Uh no, it's the
The one where
last one.
he's denying assault
Here.
to
I'll,
Malaya.
yes, I'll find it.
Okay,
And
I would love to play it.
you
Let
guys
me pull.
please hit that like button for all the creators, whoever's room you're in. Please hit
Yes.
that like button, you guys. I appreciate you.
And subscribe to every one of these
Yes.
beautiful ladies up here who work tirelessly on this case, because
And
it has
you.
been a long, long road, to
It
say the
has.
So,
very least.
yes, yes.
Let
And
me
thank
find
you,
it.
Justin and Daphne and Shan. Yeah, before you take that down, like that's so interesting. So, RCMP may be preparing to arrest a suspect in a missing child case when they significantly increase surveillance,
Yeah,
request voluntary DNA sample. Then you come down to key indicators of imminent arrest action, DNA collection. Investigators may collect DNA, blood, or swabs from relatives or suspects to compare against evidence found at a scene, such as a vehicle or a home, or maybe material things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that really, I heard you reading that, I was like, oh, wow, now that's
Mm-hmm.
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah,
that's when they want the blood for those things because the blood is not questionable, right?
yeah. It's indisputable. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Can't argue against the blood.
no.
Yeah,
Okay.
it talks about search warrants, like obtaining warrants for a suspect's home, car, or devices, indicating they have enough evidence to move towards charges. Intense questioning. Remember, we had him come back in for the blanket. Surveillance. Now, I know there was mention, I don't know if you guys remember this. It seemed like in one of the articles that had come out, they were saying they were still surveilling around the home or something. Did you guys hear about that?
Yeah,
Uh-uh.
well, and Damien, Damien, he's in Shan's chat quite a bit, and he
Uh-huh.
was one of the searchers. He said the RCMP contact them because they're still searching out there, and he has the drone.
Uh-huh.
He assists with the drone with "Please bring me home." They will contact them to see if they were out there because, like he said, if somebody's out there doing something and the RCMP have caught that, they contact them and say, "Was that you guys out searching on such and such a day around such and such a time?" So yes, they're surveilling. Absolutely, they're watching what's going on out there.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
hidden
did
camera.
hear as well that there was some undercover surveillance going on in and around different Mackenzie homes from
Yeah.
various sources. So
Mm,
Yeah.
interesting.
Oh, I'm sure during hunting season, I don't know if it's still hunting season, there was lots of RCMP out there pretending to hunt or walk their dog.
yeah. Yes, I have a feeling that there was something that was picked up by the cadaver dogs. I can't say what, but there was something happened because
Yeah.
I don't feel like the sergeant with the cadaver dog would have implied even that something had happened Thursday
Yeah, yeah,
night
yeah.
if the dogs
Yeah.
hadn't even picked up anything. And I
Well,
remember Daniel saying the dog was like running back and forth through
mhm.
the trailer, and it almost made me think, like, I could be totally wrong here, but it almost made me think that maybe the dog just was overwhelmed with
Y
Mm,
stuff.
well, that's the
Maybe.
day Daniel flipped out on his girlfriend.
mm.
Mm.
That
Oh.
Yeah,
Because
that's
he
the
was
day.
so pissed off that they were
Oh, he
coming.
was livid, and,
Oh, I didn't know that.
she picked him up after that, and he was in a bad, bad mood, and she said,
Mm.
that's the day he laid hands on her. Yeah. Do you have that video?
I'm sorry. I was looking for it now because I totally got off. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, that makes me wonder if they actually caught on to something. I
Oh,
got
yeah.
it right here. Let
Mhm.
me pull it up.
And they
Oops,
took
shoot.
the second dog in to go through the trailer as well, which we know in the information that Shar had shared with us, they stated that typically if they uh, feel like they're onto something, they'll take the second dog in to see if the second dog reacts the same. Well, of course, Daniel thought the
Yeah.
dog was going to bark if they found something. That's not how it works.
Mm,
They're all trained to do something
yeah,
different. I know.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Dog's gonna be like, "Hey,
that
it's
is
over
funny.
here."
Yeah,
And your
Yeah, I
exactly.
dog is
know.
gonna,
Pointing.
"Oops, you're
Yeah, and
showing your
usually they
emails tab.
lay down, or I mean, it's however the handler wants to
Oops. Hey,
train
Daff,
Yeah,
you're
them.
showing your emails. Let me take
yeah.
that down. Let me
Oh,
take
And
that
shoot. I'm
down.
he
sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, that's
Jeez.
okay. I fixed it. You can show it now.
Thank you. You're amazing.
Yeah.
And he
Thank you. You're amazing.
specifically stated in that information session that they're all trying to do something different. So the first dog might have come in and laid down if it, alerted to something. The second dog may have come in and scratched its ear.
Go ahead. Yeah,
They all do something different.
This
Absolutely.
exactly.
video, sorry, this video reminds me very much of Daniel in the early days. In particular, it feels like reminiscent to the video that he did when he was in the rain.
Uh,
He
Mhm.
just doesn't look as put together and on top of things as he did in some of the other more rehearsed videos, I want to say. And his hair is a mess, and he just doesn't look. He looks like he's expecting hell
unraveling.
to rain down on him.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
agree.
Yeah.
Eh,
It just depends how
Yeah.
the math's hitting that day, I think, for him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Exactly. Absolutely. And
And
I honestly
they're going to make sure that he's clean as well during all this, right? Like you can't be on any sort
Mhm.
of rugs or anything. And he's going, I mean, I don't believe he's been clean this whole time. I'll just be straight up with
No.
you. There's no, Daniel doesn't have, like, it's going to take, I mean, jail, really. That's the only thing that's going to keep him clean at this point because he says he's done it for years, every single day. I showed you guys that text.
Yep.
And this is going to be quite the challenge.
All right, you guys ready to watch the video?
Yep.
All right.
Newly unsealed court documents in Lilly&Jack Sullivan's missing persons case are raising questions about the relationship between the children's mother, Malaya Brooks Murray, and stepfather Daniel Martell. Filed to support search warrant applications for the case, the documents lay out Brooks Murray's and Martell's responses to investigators' questions. When it was ever physically abusive in their relationship, Brooks Murray said he would, quote, try to block her, hold her down, and once pushed her. She said he would also take her phone from her when she tried to call her mom, which would sometimes be physical and hurt. Brooks Murray declined Global News' request for comment. Have you ever tried to block Leia, hold her, or push her?
All those allegations are false. And as I said, it was just to paint me in a bad light. That's basically why there's all of those allegations of abuse came out. I never physically abused Malaya.
Martell says he approved of these redactions being lifted, adding not much has changed when it comes to his public reputation.
I've been, trying to keep the public up to date as much as possible. My image hasn't changed at all. It was always Daniel's evil, Daniel's a monster. And with that painted narrative, the public automatically will just jump to the belief of guilt.
He says he provided his DNA to run forensics on Lily's blanks found in the woods by family members on May 2nd.
They didn't need a warrant to have my DNA, so I was willing to do it. I watched them sign the consent form, no criminal involvement in the case of Lilly&Jack.
Right there.
So it was nice to see that, that box checked for no criminal involvement. I signed my name on.
Can I pause it?
Yeah. Right there.
What were you saying, Justin?
Right there, he's saying, no criminal involvement for me. I watched them check the box, all of that, all clear.
Yeah.
No.
Well, that there might be some truth to that. Listen, because that had nothing to do. What he was arrested for has nothing to do with Jack and Lily. It has to do with something else. So
but he's talking about Jack and Lily there.
Yeah.
He's talking about Jack and Lily
words.
there. Yeah,
Well,
I think he
no,
twisted his words.
again, he is. But again, okay, so let's say, for example, with what he's just been charged with. So they had enough to present to the court to be able to charge him with these charges, right? Let's say they asked him for DNA right now. They would not be checking a box that says no involvement. They'd be checking another box, saying involvement because he's been charged with it. So if it was regarding Lilly&Jack, they would have to check the other box because there's no charges yet. Am I explaining that okay?
Right.
That's
Exactly.
what that means. That's what it would mean.
Gotcha.
That's what I was. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for explaining that better than you explain things better.
Well,
than
now
I
we
do.
can use an example
But
because
he's
he has been
twisting it.
charged with something. Yes, he's twisting
absolutely
it.
twisting it because he wants
Twisting
it to
it.
make it like, oh, nothing wrong here.
Yeah.
Look over there. Yep.
There's
Yeah.
a new
Daniel.
article out in the Herald. It really doesn't say anything else except one addition that they contacted him for comment and he is not giving comments, if you can believe that or
That's a
not.
first.
Yeah. I wonder why.
Really? Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Where are you at, Janie? Are you ready for comment, Miss Janie?
Yep.
Come on.
This nicotine patch for an hour, and I'd still sell you in for a smoke. Come on back to my place. I want you to look at a urine sample. I think it looks cloudy. It's been so long since someone touched me.
Thanks for breaking things up, Justin.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Did you see the Temu wheel I made?
Yes.
Not only did I see your Temu wheel last night, we played the Temu game. I was like,
get it.
Oh, I missed that.
yeah, I asked a couple questions, what's Janie's favorite website, right? And we would do and people would say Facebook, and I would be like,
I love that.
no, it is the Temus.
TU. I love that.
Temus.
Oh my gosh. The oyster shaka.
Yeah.
Justin says it better than me, and I'm a New Yorker. Still can't say
The oyster shaka.
oyster shaka.
Yeah.
Oh man. Telling
I
you.
think I think
Yeah, this
this
is the start.
what's that?
Oh, I didn't say anything.
Is there any more to this right here? Interview?
Just a little bit. You want me to play the rest?
Yep. Hey,
Okay.
Nana.
1 second.
The consent sheet.
The disappearance of the Sullivan siblings is still being treated as a missing persons investigation, despite the involvement of major crimes.
But when they do have a suspect and they dive into investigating that suspect or group of individuals, then it will pivot to a criminal investigation at that point.
Ella MacDonald, Global News, Lansdowne Station, Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
let me read.
just not him, right? Just not
Mhm.
him being that, suspect or anything. This is my favorite interview that Daniel did. I think this one tells absolutely so much about Daniel. Well, I mean, his arms are flailing here,
Yep.
number one. But he
Just like
says so many
Janie.
lies here
Fucking
because
ninja.
we obviously know that Daniel goes under multiple different names. Multiple
Mm.
different names. And he brought it up. It wasn't asked about him or anything.
Oh, yeah. And then,
Tell me when you want to pause it.
investigators were there, or one investigator, and, had a conversation with him, and they said, like, yeah, we're going to do the property. I said, perfect. Like, let's do every square inch. And that's when it began with, where do you think we should, where do you think we should search?
He's so nervous here. Number one,
Mhm.
right? He's so nervous here. Look at those shoes. Number two. Sorry.
His hair. Sorry.
Truth of thoughts.
Yeah.
They're both
He's gotta-
protecting
he's-
they're both protecting their
Yeah.
areas as
Yeah.
well.
Yep.
She's probably like, screw this guy, like
Yeah.
scared to death, and
He's got the
sitting as
safe
far
distance
away
going
she can
on
be.
there.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
he's like, I'm cooked.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's always got to act like he's in control of all of this,
Mhm.
Yeah.
And is this the one at the end he says, and if anybody has any tips, you can notify me? And
Yes.
oh my
Yep.
God.
Yep.
Yeah,
Or
okay.
Kent.
I
Or
think this
Kent.
is, yeah.
Ugh.
I noticed something
Sorry.
in one of the first interviews too. The news guy was like, "Do you want to say anything?" Like at the end, and he's like, if you have any information, please call the RCMP." Blah blah blah. Like he didn't even think to even say that.
Well,
I don't
it's
know.
never been about Jack and Lily for him. It's about him. Heova. It's about him,
Yeah.
right? About how innocent he can portray himself to be.
Exactly. It's all about, I didn't do that. Look over here.
And in my mind, these guys are the best. They're supposed to be the best. They should have.
Whenever he was throwing a fit after they left, because he wasn't home when they was getting ready to search, was he?
Nope.
He was away. Somewhere.
Visiting Meadow, he said.
Yeah. So AKA getting some rocks.
Mm.
mapped the terrain, looked at satellite imagery, and found every single speck on that property that needed to be searched. And they should have had, you know, better coordination with reviewing those maps and people involved from the start with search and rescue to determine areas they need to search.
What happened? Did you tell them where to search or advise them, or what did you say?
Yeah, I gave them like any indication that, you know, soft grounded areas like the marsh, the ponds, anything like that. But
You know, he's trying to act like the director of the RCMP. Like, yeah, I told them to look at soft, grounded marshes and all of it. Like, you don't think the RCMP knows this, doofus?
Yeah. Like he's
mean-
controlling the whole thing here.
Absolutely.
And the only reason why they're asking him that is because they're trying to line up when things do come out, you know, or they find the children or whatever. They're going to go back and look at everything he said every time they asked him, well, where should we look? Write it down, Daniel. Every time they
Yes.
asked him that. I
Yeah,
don't know
well,
if you guys caught that about the RCMP. He had a slip there. He called them bad accidentally and then said the bad, but he said they're the bad. I mean the best.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they should have done this and they should have done that. Like,
Yeah.
dude, are you an expert, man? Like, the freaking heck.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's the tail. Remember, I've got text of him of saying like he's you know, helping them with this investigation, like he's giving them tips and all of this, and it's like, well, why don't you just tell them?
Joking
you're
around.
welcome to do it anywhere. You know, they did inside the house. They did, I mean, everywhere. Vehicles. They did everything they could in the amount of time that they were given to do it.
So what did they search when they came inside? How did that go?
Well, when they took the dogs like inside the house, they ran from one side of the house to the other, waiting for the dogs to, you know, bark or pick up a scent, and nothing was located. Same with,
Which is what we were just talking about. They were running from one end to the house to the other. And Mr. 2026 in Speedos and in the kids' pool. That's right. That's right.
all the property. There was no indication of anything. When they didn't do it once. They took in both dogs. They did the whole thing. They did like up the road. They did the blanket site. They did pipeline where the boot print was found. I mean, they exhausted every single area within Lansdowne.
Yeah, the pipeline trail right here where we're standing.
They did. I mean, they spent every hour they could searching, not, you know, planning or anything like that. I mean, they were boots on the ground, just doing whatever they could.
You were mentioning that you had a
What does he say there? They spent
every hour they could
searching,
not
searching,
you know, planning or
not, you know, planning.
anything like that. I mean,
You planning,
they were
Daniel?
boots on the ground, just doing whatever they could.
You were mentioning that you had a bit of a tense reaction with one of the dog handlers.
Listen
Can
to
you tell me about
this.
that?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
this
was a little bit heartbreaking and saddening to hear what the words that came out of his mouth. And for me,
the only person it was heartbreaking for was Daniel, because the gig was up, right? It was up. The jig is up at that point. Oh, it's heartbreaking that, you know, they're on to me. Any comments? Did they get to see Did you get to see handcuffs go on? What did Bossman say? What did Bossman say?
Yeah. I was reading chat too.
I was looking at a new article, but I think it says the same thing. Oh yeah, but let's see. Gosh, it's moving so fast.
Yeah.
Who the F would notify him or Kent about anything? Yeah, I wonder what time they went to the house to get him, or did they get him somewhere else?
Well,
or,
it
like,
says
11:30.
Yeah, it says right here.
I'm sorry.
11:30 on the 26th.
I mean, like, did they pick him up from home, or did they? So the the 26th. That was on Tuesday, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so never mind. I answered my own question. He visits Meadow on Sundays and Wednesdays.
It was Monday. Was it not?
Tuesday.
26. Let me look at the calendar. Yep, it was
Is it?
Monday.
No,
Monday, you're
it was
right.
Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the last time that he saw Meadow, though, was 6 days ago, it says. On the 24th. So that was a Saturday. Hold on.
So that was the Friday. No, yeah. Saturday.
Daniel is charged with assault, SA, and forcible confinement to an adult. That is not his last ex. We'll say that.
Yeah. And it's 2 assault charges. It's assault and then SA assault. So
Yes.
it's 3 charges altogether.
Yes, three total.
This.
And confinement is,
Let's read this.
That's a bad one.
yeah.
Combined with those others,
Yeah.
that's like if he's found guilty, that's gonna increase time for him.
Mhm.
Absolutely. You can't keep someone essentially kidnapped.
And
The wrench in the door.
all I was trying to do was ever help.
Yeah.
Like that's all I've been doing is cooperating, and to see that and hear that, I mean, it was pretty saddening.
What did he say?
He said,
Listen to this.
he said your Thursday and all the way leading into Friday morning, there's not enough detail.
Your Thursday leading into Friday, there's not enough details.
And I said to him that Thursday was just an ordinary day until I woke up on Friday morning.
He is so full of shit. He is so
Until they
full of
woke
shit
up.
here.
Play his
Well-
hand movement again when he says that.
Friday morning, there's not enough detail. And I said to him that Thursday was just an ordinary day until I woke up on Friday morning. And that's when like life changed.
He can't
It's
even
amazing.
make eye contact
No.
Yeah.
when he's lying. He
It's
has to
amazing.
look away,
Mm-hmm.
sorry,
No,
or close his eyes.
Hand movement.
The hand movement's crazy, but it's
Yeah.
amazing how he can remember Thursday, what time they left the restaurant, what time he gets home, what time they get home, and all that. But he can't remember after going inside that house that evening, allegedly after this fence. It's all blank after that.
For the
How
kids being
convenient.
up. Hey, off topic.
Uh-huh.
What would he use a drill for on the fence?
Screwing the
little
pallet,
board?
together. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
very common.
It didn't take him 3 months to find that, though, did it?
Exactly. I have
just a
another.
stapler.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just the stapler, you guys.
Man,
There's
I wish Sonny
another
was here. You know what? After all of this is done, we need to have a KFC party.
Popeyes.
Yes.
We're gonna have
Yes.
a fucking KFC party with Sonny, and we're
We
gonna get a
Wait,
big
there's-
bucket of chicken.
We should mention that we had a group powwow before this live.
Yeah.
Charmaine is actually the one who brought this to light.
Yes.
And Sunny was on the call with us, and really, really, they both wanted to be live all together. So they are both here in spirit. And
Yes.
I know that Charmaine's going to do a live later, but she was stuck at work, and so was Sunny. So I thank them for
Love him.
their work,
Yeah.
and all of the other creators as well, Ninji, AB, and others who have
Yeah.
been desperate to try to find answers and get justice for Jack and Lily. So
Absolutely.
we are one step closer, I feel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Charmaine and Sonny, they've just been relentless in helping keep Jack and Lily out there. Ninja AB, absolutely. Yes. Daniel
What was
is arrested. And look at
what
the
was
hair
your
on the
first
back of
thought?
his neck.
What was your first thought when I opened the chat? I just happened to open it at the right time. I don't even know why. And I look and I'm like, what is that? I saw that Charmaine had posted, so I open it. It took a minute for me to I was like, is that real? Please don't let it be freaking AI. That was my first thought. Please don't let it be AI. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
read it and I saw that you guys were, and I'm like, I
Yeah.
was like, happy
I got a
birthday.
group call and I think there was just 2 others on the call when I got a call, and it was that I just screamed for 30 seconds, I think,
Yes.
and then got really emotional.
Yeah. I just broke.
Instinct. Yes, instinct. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was I
Well,
still can't believe it. Yeah.
he's gonna go to he can't, like, he's on home confinement essentially right now, and his court date is scheduled as of now for March 2nd,
Mhm.
right? March 2nd, so a month from now, more or less. A little over a month from now.
Yeah. I
He'll
wonder.
likely have conditions as well, I would
Oh,
think, in which
yes.
he has to abide by,
Mhm.
like probably no alcohol, no drugs, no weapons, no he may be under curfew, definitely no contact with the victim, probably within so many kilometers. Um,
Oh.
so there definitely will be some strict, well, I say strict, but
Looking code 279. Thank you,
So,
Cynthia.
you
Code
guys
279.
you guys remember when Daniel was on DTs? I did a whole live on this, and when he's talking about Malaya, when he saw Malaya at when they were visiting Meadow, and he pulls, like, right beside of her,
Yep.
Mhm.
see
Predator.
face light up. Daniel's face lights up, how he saw Malaya, and it gives obsessive stalker vibes if there
Yep.
ever
Mhm.
Yep.
ever was it right there. And I've
Like
always
he
kind of
accomplished what he wanted to do. He
oh,
Yeah.
creeped up
absolutely.
upon her, behind her.
Absolutely. I've always kind of thought RCMP there could be a protection order in place
Yep.
or
I've
an
said
R
that too.
or something like that. I feel like there's this protection order in place.
Yep.
And
We've heard
that's
that,
why
I think.
Malaya was so startled, and I think that's
Mhm.
why Daniel got in trouble about doing that.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I'm just gonna
I
put all
agree.
of our channels in the chat here because I know that there's other people asking. So I'm gonna just
Mods,
get
Yeah.
in
yes,
order.
please drop everyone in the chat. All these creators, they all work so hard, and
Yes.
they all do an amazing, amazing job. And
Yes,
sub up
please.
all of them. Listen to
There was
this.
nothing like life changing on Thursday. It was a normal day. So, therefore, there was nothing detailed that needed to be remembered that day until Friday morning.
So he was mentioning something along the lines of something happened Thursday night, and your story isn't matching up.
Yeah, well, not just matching, it didn't have enough detail for him personally. And then that's when I
Personally.
asked him, do you know anything on the
Mhm.
case? And he said, not really. I've seen you on the news once. And that kind of alarmed me, or, shocking, because you're having somebody that's trying to get you to admit to something and they don't know any details. So therefore, my Thursday didn't have any details. Your knowledge of the case didn't have any details. So you shouldn't try to
Arrogant.
He's so manipulating. I've just never seen someone just like he's fucking psycho. He is
Mhm.
Yep.
psycho.
Yeah. Face.
Yep.
Control freak.
Yeah. Taylor, she said she could not have any guys in her phone. Didn't matter if she worked with them or whatever, he would check. And this is, they were just a fling, really. You know what I mean? And he was that jealous. But can you imagine being there 2.5 years?
No, I couldn't.
Exactly.
Now we know why the wrench was there. The wrench was to lock her in.
Absolutely, and to scare the children too.
Yeah, and it makes me wonder if he had something on that sliding door, like an alarm or something, and he just took it off, like one of those little alarms that goes off. So if she tried to leave, the little alarm would go off, because why do the front, not do the other ones, right? I don't know.
Well, there's always been a lot of talk about locks on bedrooms and stuff. And remember, Daniel said on DT's channel that he heard the lock jingle or something.
Yes.
Remember, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
everyone wondered, like, what do you mean you heard the lock jingle? Like, how the fuck does a lock jingle? It's on a doorknob, right?
Right.
For normal people, that is. But he said it jingled or something like that. Like she moved it. And the only way that can happen is if it's like a keypad or key, like a padlock or something.
Mm-hmm. It makes me wonder if that's why she brought the baby into the bed too, so he wouldn't, I don't know, to leave her
A
alone.
chain lock. Yes, Robin. Something like that. Like there's more to it. There's more to it.
Yeah, I think he said rattle. I could hear the I could hear the lock on the door rattling.
Mm-hmm.
And and my understanding, that wasn't the only door that had a lock on it, and that's never good. Never good when
Absolutely.
police are investigating and they see locks on the outside of a door.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I assume it was like a hook lock. I don't think it was like a hook lock on this one.
Or something on me without knowing any of the background.
Did he make any accusations at you?
Yeah, he did. He said that Thursday didn't have enough details, and we think you did something to the kids Thursday night. And I asked him, like, what are you talking about? Like, I just ran.
Look at his hand.
What's that?
Look at his hand. Like, did something to the kids. And his hand's like this, like type thing. I don't know.
It's your birthday and a banana. Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
I mean, he said the RCMP officer just flat out blamed him right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Flat out. It's happy birthday, Anna, to the bananas. There you go.
Happy birthday, Anna.
That on mine too. Can you do that on mine?
Yes.
Yeah, that officer
was. Sorry.
That officer was really poking at him, even when he said, "Well, I saw you on the news once." He said that intentionally, in my opinion, because he's on the news every damn day. Well, I think I seen you on the news once, just to friggin' irritate the hell out of him.
Yeah, maybe.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's just like they were pressing him.
Yep.
They're not going to send 2 RCMP officers from across the country and not know anything about the damn case when they're clearly working the case looking for Jack and Lily.
Yeah. And
Imagine
he was an
him
inspector.
saying that. I just the audacity to say you don't know anything about the case. I just think the delusions that go through this man's mind to think that he is got greater skill than an inspector or a sergeant it's just
yeah.
And the thing is, like, he thinks he's the bee's knees. Daniel
Oh,
thinks
yeah.
he can charm his way out of anything. And it's actually quite the opposite. He looks very ridiculous. So embarrassing.
I think
Well,
he's
when you're
just used
hanging
to being.
around people who are ruggies and we've seen the actions of these family members, you can with those folks. But when you come out of that and now you're, trying to do this with people like us, with normal thinking, and it's not going to work. It's not going to
Yeah.
fly.
No, not at all. Not at all. He wasn't ready for it.
Through whole Thursday and Wednesday with you. Like, we just spent the last 20 minutes talking, and there's not enough detail because I thought it was an ordinary day. In the end,
Like I said, like that morning, obviously they asked him, or by noon anyways, what happened that morning and last night, right? He couldn't remember last night, but he can remember the fence and remember everything up until Jack and Lily are in the house and, are going to bed or whatever. It's so obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Can't rake
I
away.
just wish we could find out where they are.
It's coming.
Like,
It's coming. It wouldn't surprise me to see if he broke the other day when he was even arrested. Like, we know he's probably been interviewed since then, right? They took him in and see if he wanted to talk and all that. And I'm sure that they are now using every part of leverage that they can to get him to speak. So you never know. You never know, right?
Yeah.
You never know.
That's my thoughts as well.
Yes.
That's the whole purpose of this.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No bracelet walk. Not yet.
cadaver dogs were there. They went through, and the story continues. In conclusion to all this, there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. I'm still helping investigators at every turn we could possibly think of, and hopefully we see some kind of resolution soon, or some kind of outcome that's positive.
How's that communication in your relationship with RCMP now, 5 months later, and then given that interaction a few weeks ago?
At this point, I go to them. They don't ever come to me. It's just like I have to contact them. I have to go to them. And it's been like that for a little while now because I've given them so many leads and there's only so much I can do. I was told not to pursue any leads. So I'm not the one who's going to be going out there investigating.
Why do you pursue leads? Because you're still out there talking to people and finding out new details.
By pursuing leads, they mean if I have a lead, I don't track it down in person. But yeah, like, I'm still open to talk to the public. I have no fake accounts. I don't have anything that would be not under my name. Like, I go fully into every comment with my name present.
It was never.
So I have nothing to hide. People are free to message me whenever, and people are free to discuss anything they want with me. Any angle, any perspective that they have, I'm open to it. And I will pass it along to investigators if it's a solid perspective. Every
There you
tip
go.
matters.
That's where he says he'll pass it along.
All 800.
He'll pass it along. Let it go through me first, and then I'll pass it along to investigators if I feel it's good enough.
Yeah.
Who says
and I
that?
actually did a video the next day telling everybody, do not send your tip to Daniel. And I had a big X on him. Do not.
Ever.
Who says that though? Like, that's crazy to me.
Somebody that is trying to control the investigation and wants to know everything going on, and idiot.
You know what I want to say here, but I'm gonna just
Don't say
not
it.
say
Say it.
Say it, girl.
Well, it was just the same way
Yep.
when Durwood was saying, "Send your tips to Kent." It was
Absolutely.
like, really?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Why? Why?
Ricky the steak.
Hold on a second. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're exactly right.
Yeah. And telling the RCMP that he wants to know what information
Yeah.
they have. Like,
So
hello.
arrogant. Arrogant as hell. Yeah. And then it says that they're idiots and all of this stuff, but then ask for what they know.
Yeah.
It's like, are you serious, dude?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
sorry. Go ahead, sorry.
But yeah, that's how you picked up on that, Justin, with the accounts. Nobody asked.
Nobody
Oh,
asked.
and by the way, I'll just slip this in here, everybody. I don't have any fake accounts. Yeah.
It's like, it's not even, nobody even asked. And
Yeah.
it's, the universe, just like less than 2 weeks later, he exposes himself.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
oh, the universe, man. You just
Crazy.
opened wide up.
Because you caught him coming out accidentally in one of the fake accounts,
Yeah.
pleading his case towards something.
Yeah.
One
I'm
of
the
his
only
big
one that's did
long
this.
messages.
Yes. I'm the only one that's still out here fighting for Jack and Lily. Okay. Whatever. I forget what the screen name he was under, but
It
Sybil
was a
Shepherd, we'll call
female's
him.
name.
Yeah, it was some ridiculousness that he was. I'm like, good God, Daniel. The universe just gave birth to that beautiful little gift right there. Of your
Yep.
doing it. I mean, he's got so
sorry.
many damn screen names he didn't even pay attention.
Yeah.
Madonna. Yeah, it was Madonna. Yep,
Yeah.
that's right. Jesse.
I think they all have alt accounts. I think
Oh yeah.
I think his mother does. I think his auntie does. I think his uncles do. I think his cousins do. I think Durwood does. I think Kent does. I think they all have alternate accounts.
I do too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Where are they at now?
Where are all these accounts now?
Yeah.
Oh, you just wait. You just wait. I'm sure they're going to be throwing some emails and messages my way anytime now.
Well, I want to
Nay
hear,
is what I say to that.
I want to hear what the Daniel supporters say now. Now, I know the first thing they're going to say is, this has nothing to do with Jack or Lily,
Uh-huh.
right?
They're going to say this hasn't been proven in the court of law yet. Well, it's been been on the court of YouTube, and we say guilty.
Yeah, the court of public opinion. Absolutely.
How much more proof do you need that someone has been abusing and just you have the math, you have the abuse, now SA confinement, you have everything.
We have recent exes. I've shown text messages, pictures, all of that of what they lived through very shortly with Daniel. And this is charges that is before them, right? Whatever happened, these charges here, because this is not Taylor. This is something that happened prior to them. And someone who says, emphatically denies, he was not abusive to Malaya. He's not abusive to Jack. But Lily and Jack constantly have bruises on them. Ex-girlfriends have bruises on them. The anger, the jealousy, all of that. And you think these kids weren't hurt? CPS was out there and he's lying, saying it's about resources. Save it. Can save it.
Anybody
Yeah.
that comes out now and attempts to dispute what Justin just said, and
Exactly.
all of us know, your morals, your ethics, you are no different than that man. Because if you can't see that, I'm sorry, but you've got to be in the same category.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
You
just-
lie with dogs, you're going to get fleas.
Yeah. Well,
There
I
you
mean,
go.
Yeah.
you
And that's the
either
thing.
you're supportive or you're not to
Right.
the
Yeah.
victims. It's one or the other.
Right. And if
Do you
you're
think all
not,
this?
then what kind of person are you? You're if you're defending that to me, then you're one of that. Because that's the only way you could not see anything wrong there.
Absolutely. And for someone, think about it. This is my opinion, right? Just what they just said. Someone doing all of this, but yet is going to be a perfect parent to 2 or 3 children.
5.
Yet,
Two of
5.
which said he was abusing
There you
the
go.
other 2.
I was just
There
going to
you
say
go.
that if
There
we
you go.
go to the fact that his own children, his biological children, said that he was abusing Jack and Lily, and
Yes.
he turned around and said there was no abuse in the household, but then he wrote a big long essay about how Malaya was abusing him and how he
Yeah.
didn't want to talk about it because of the stigma and all of this BS. It's just
Yeah.
I just cannot wait to see this guy do a perp walk, and I hope they don't put him in solitary confinement. I hope they put him in population and somebody Robert Pictou some.
Yeah.
Pardon my French.
Yeah.
And he said near the end, she was getting, pretty rowdy with me.
Well,
If that's true, well, that's typical of when the woman has had enough, and now they're starting to speak back and fight back and figuring out how to get the hell out of there, which makes the abuse worse. But if there is any truth to that, that's what was going on there.
well, that's what I was actually pulling up, but my damn camera is or something's
My
not
heart
working.
just really hurts for Malaya, and I know that everyone has really, struggled with her silence. But I really truly and believe that she endured an immense amount of trauma, and until I'm proven wrong, I stand by that. Like, I really think that I think her silence is because she literally was scared silent, petrified.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until her mom literally took her by the shoulders and shook her and said, you're safe now. You need to get out of here. Like, this is your time. You are never going to be safer. And then, even then, she still had people like Durwood and Kent and his croonies stalking her,
Yeah.
waiting
Men.
inside her friends' houses, following her every move. I hope that everyone that participated in that has the book thrown at them and
I agree.
endures more than what she ever did. I'm so
absolutely.
disgusted
Scaring
with
her.
the men in this case. Disgusted. I hate them all. I wish them all harm.
Disgraceful.
Yeah.
And the
Taking
day that
pictures
she
of where
ran
she's
with the
living,
baby.
following her. Yeah, they were chasing
Yeah.
her probably. Absolutely.
And the day that she left with the baby, all, because they scared her.
I don't understand.
Yes.
Like,
Did it on purpose. He admitted
Yes.
so.
Absolutely. Disgusting.
I mean,
Ugh.
I've always said that I believe Jack and Lily would not be missing if it wasn't for Daniel.
Right.
And I do believe Malaya was scared, but to me, it's still not enough. It's just still not enough. But that's just my opinion. A mother has to really think about the kids more so than even themselves. But what you were saying here, Malaya This is Daniel writing. Malaya became violent coming up to the disappearance. She used to hit me all the time, but as a man, you don't speak out about that. She became aggravated easily by me and the kids. Malaya and her family and friends group all joined together to make my life hell with CPS too. I only get to see Meadow under supervised visits, and my ex-wife will not allow me to see my other kids. Her lawyer advised her not to. Malaya is silence speaks for itself. I've become desensitized judgment and always speak openly.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
full of
so
shit.
let's pull the truth out of that. Now, if someone did follow this whole case and
Mhm.
read that, they would think that was all prior to the kids going missing.
Yeah.
Because he starts off Malay became violent up to the disappearance and about CPS and all that. Well, that whole CPS thing was due to the disappearance of the children. None of that
Mm-hmm.
had anything to do prior to in Malaya's family or anything. That
Well,
had to do
there was a CPS in December, though, right?
yes,
Mm-hmm.
but that didn't have to do with
Right.
what took place after the
Correct.
children went
Correct.
missing.
Yeah.
And yeah, so prior to the kids disappearing, yeah, because that's when she, as a victim of what he was
Mm-hmm.
doing, would have been starting to fight back, which I'm sure wasn't the non-truth would be how he's exaggerating how aggressive she was, because I highly doubt that. But to him, probably her saying, I've had enough of this, or, just doing what a woman does in those circumstances to start to fight back, he'd have that exaggerated as her attacking him, just, horrific.
Fighting back. Yep.
Yeah.
The one
Defending
pointing
While
out
is
is
like,
the
he's
aggressive
on
one.
top of her trying to get the phone out of her hand, right? She might have
Yes.
finally started to, fight back and try to get out of that.
Yeah.
He could
The
have been
one
like,
pointing
well,
out isn't aggressive, right?
yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, if she's
Yeah.
trying to leave, like say she was talking to her mom Thursday, she's trying to leave and someone overheard her making that call. I still feel like something happened like this. And he's like, you're not leaving. I'll do something so you don't leave, maybe. Allegedly,
I
right?
agree. I agree.
Mm.
Right here.
Jan, do you remember Life with Billy?
which one? The Code of Silence one?
The movie, the book was called, it was a book and then they did the movie. It was in Nova Scotia and it was Life with Billy, and how she kept trying and trying to get out of the abusive relationship. She ended up kowtowing him and red rumming him in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, she tried everything and he was so she couldn't
I
get out,
think,
and she had the 2
yeah,
kids as well.
yeah. And people just, unless they've been in a situation like that, unless you have been on the receiving end of an abusive relationship with long-term, um, emotional and physical abuse, then you really just don't understand. You don't understand what happens to someone's mental health. They are slowly beaten down over time to the point where they feel insignificant, that they have no power, that they're useless, that they're a terrible parent, that they're a terrible spouse, that they're a terrible, until the point where they shut down emotionally and physically. And every day just becomes like the Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yep.
how to explain it, but
And the eyes
Yeah.
that she would have had on her
Give
out
up.
there with the whole all the
yeah,
family around her to watch
yes,
every move.
Yep. You give up. Yep. And
Yeah.
with her getting that car in early April, that was a threat.
Oh
That
was
yeah.
a catalyst.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
To
It
him,
was
yes, he would have
yes.
taken that as a threat.
You
Yep.
got to remember, she just got it legal the day before.
the day before.
Exactly.
There you
Yep.
go. There
Yeah.
you go.
You know,
Yep.
so
And he
yeah,
referred to it as my car as well at one point, and
of
then
course.
changed it to the car. Like he
Mhm.
was not willing to.
See, I
Everything
take
was
that.
his. I can just imagine that
Oh,
everything was
yeah.
his. And the
Yeah.
minute that she
Yes.
got something that was hers, he couldn't handle that because it was legitimately hers, that her
Right.
grandmother bought it for her, and it wasn't something that he could take away.
Exactly. It wasn't something he could take away. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
S-
Yeah. Also, there's just something I want to ask you guys. So this was brought up about the boot prints and the blanket. You know that was found right close to or on the properties of the Mackenzies or the Martells, right? The boot prints and the blanket was found in right there where they live. And someone was saying, well, why would he plant those items? Right? Why would Daniel allegedly plant those items? Because that would make the cops look at him. Well, actually, reverse psychology would be the cops would think that, you know what I mean? I'm going to plant them
Mhm.
here.
Right, of course.
So they
Look
look,
like
yeah,
the kids wandered up there.
yep, that or somebody else is trying to set them up, in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah, the blue.
Trying to see if there was something else. Here, Janie says, God, people, please stop with the accusations. Jack and Lily were alive Friday morning. No accident, no unaliving. I'm telling you, Malaya knows the answers. That's why she's not speaking out. Their kids, for Christmas' sake, she should be telling the world what happened, not letting Daniel and I tell you people everything, even when, sorry, even we do tell you the truth. Even when we do tell you the truth, you a lot, I mean a lot, are thinking we are lying. You think we are all being called, you think we all like being called unalivers. God, we can only take so much of this. So when the truth does come out, I hope you'll all be proud of yourselves for what you did to us. I pray for Jack and Lily.
That's what
Truth
the
is
well
coming
said.
out. Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah. hmm He's so full of it. Janie, I bet you she is rocking in her Timu house robe right now.
Spin the wheel, you guys. Spin the
You know
wheel.
what? She can sit and spinna is what she can do. I wish I had my camera because I'm putting my finger up right now and saying she can sit and spinna.
Sit and spinna.
Yes.
Oh man.
Have they made
What
any videos of Jack about this yet? Anybody?
I found a couple. Someone was saying to read the RCMP code 279 I pulled up. There's a couple other articles, but they pretty much say the same thing. I got the Halifax News. I was seeing if there was a video with the Global News because usually he likes to do a video with them, but I don't see one on here.
Well, they said Daniel declined to comment on your
Yeah.
arrest.
You guys might want me to read this. Cynthia, it's the RCMP code 279 is pretty interesting.
Okay.
If you guys want to look through that. And then,
Is that it?
yes, so it's just, I'll go through it real quick. And I'll just FYI, guys, sensitive information, right? So this is what Daniel got right here. So in the context of the RCMP and the Canadian Criminal Code, Section 279 refers to serious offenses related to can I say this? Kidnapping, forcible confinement, and hostage taking. Here's a breakdown of the charges under this section. So it talks about kidnapping, right? Intentionally kidnapping a person and holding them against their will, excuse me. Send them out of Canada or hold them for ransom or service. I remember when Janie said I had to go in and do her housework for her. That always made me think of like how are they treating her? You know what I mean? I don't know. And then
There wasn't any housework done on that property.
yeah,
No.
like her chores or something. She said I had to go in and do her chores or something. I'm thinking that's so weird that she said that. And then this is a forcible confinement without lawful authority, confining, imprisoning, or forcibly seizing another person. This is often used in cases of unlawful detention or DV situations where a victim is not allowed to leave. Hostage taking a person hostage without the intent to force a third party person, organization, or state to do or abstain from doing something as a condition of release. And it talks about the key details, severity. Just, I don't know if I can read that on YouTube. Forcible confinement can be prosecuted by up to 10 years or conviction up to 18 months.
So he could face up to 10 years for this.
Yes.
Yeah, because of the forcible confinement. That's a big one.
That's just
Yeah.
one charge.
That's
Yes.
just one.
Just one.
Mm.
Absolutely. Not to mention if they have other ones or if they find some with Jack and Lily later on
Yeah.
too.
Or is somebody else going to come out now that this is out? There might be other victims that come
Yeah.
forward as well.
I think
Yeah.
they have something else too that they will be bringing, and this is just the first step, just from my observation. But
Can
I think it
somebody
has-
correct Canadian veteran 9406 in whoever's chat it is, saying it's all lies. I live here in Nova Scotia. Nobody has been arrested. Zero media on this. Get your facts straight.
Get your
Somebody deal
facts
with that.
straight, you moron, and Google it.
Where is it at?
My chat.
It's all
Not in whose
over.
chat.
Why don't you just rewind this live stream? And I just showed the CTV website in breaking news. So why don't it's so
Exactly.
funny to me that the most ignorant people have the most to say usually, and they think
Yeah.
that they know what they're talking about.
I just got
You're
one
wrong.
thing to say.
But it's
Google.
obviously, yeah, they're on the internet. It's
Friend.
obvious, very easy to pull up the website and look on every single news. It's in every news.
Yeah.
CBC, Globe and Mail, CTV, The Herald.
Google's your
So-
friend. Yeah, they know. It's just
Yes, they
probably
know.
a fake account.
They're actually
Yeah.
Oh, it's in
probably
my chat.
they're
Just-
probably triggered that their master
do.
Daniel you know is,
Probably run Mexico.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Somebody like that. Yes, Tina, very serious charges.
Yeah.
Only one comment on my channel. Yeah.
So
Thank you, ladies. I appreciate your help.
I mean, Ron, Mexico, Durwood, all of y'all usually have a lot to say about these kind of things. I would love to hear your comments right now. I absolutely know y'all are watching, and you're welcome to chat in here. I'd love to hear like oh shit, he is a violent predator allegedly or something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So.
I was very happy. I got to block Mr. Mexico this morning because he left a nice message in my comments. And it's always nice when you can block them from the comments and you don't have to deal with their shenanigans in the chat and do it that way. I love that. I'm like, boom, gotcha.
Yeah. It's my favorite thing to do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Ah.
and then it's funny when they don't know they're blocked and you can see them, they're still writing messages because it'll say like 4 comments and there's only 1 there, and it's like somebody that you've already blocked and you're kind of chuckling to yourself.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm gonna need a new server for my block list soon.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
nobody bailed him out. It's just conditional at right
Mhm.
now, and so he's got conditions. I believe he'll probably screw up. I don't think he'll be able to stay clean, and I look forward that he'll be right back in there pretty soon.
Yes, he's due back in court on March 2nd.
Second,
Okay, I
yeah.
keep getting those 2 days mixed up. Yes, yeah, conditional.
Yeah. Let's see here. This is one of the most interesting things, in my opinion, that Daniel has written, because it's kind of long form for him, and he wrote this a long time ago. And it is when he says, "We woke up, didn't hear the kids proceed from bedroom to kitchen. I looked, he said, into the living room, no kids. I ran down to check under their beds, ran to the kitchen, got my shoes on, proceeded outside into the backyard, went around the fence." I mean, fences. She asked me if I should call 911. While she's calling 911, I ran up to the kids' cabins to check. And when I was screaming for the kids on my way back down, that's when Mom, meaning Janie, came out of the RV and confronted Malaya. The confronted has always bothered me part.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I know. The words they use to try to beat her down or make it sound like she's up to no
Mhm.
good, or yeah. And she's
Well,
standing there with the babe Meadow on her hip. Like, that's a
Yeah.
big deal. Like, what's she supposed to do? Throw her in the ground?
Yeah, that's
right.
the strange thing. Why would she say
Like, how dare she be
Mhm.
holding her baby?
He
Yeah.
probably used Meadow as almost a protection in some way, because I don't think Daniel was abusive towards Meadow.
I don't think
And
so.
I think that she used not used her, but she was like her protection, her go-between, um, to keep him away from her, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep him
Highly
tame. Makes
detective.
sense. And
Yeah.
protective, yeah.
But the
I agree.
confronted, I think there was an argument but I think I think he's talking about Thursday night, in my opinion. But he says, uh, supposedly Janie saying, "Malaya, what's up?" Malaya turned around and said, "The kids are missing." Mom said, "How long?" 20 minutes. And so listen to this. This is where it gets interesting. That Daniel says, "So about 3 minutes to get outside and about 4 minutes to get to the cabins."
Mm.
What do you mean 4 minutes to get to the cabins?
So it took 30 seconds.
And circled down behind the RV. Which cabins, though? There's other cabins.
Yeah, there is.
Mhm.
Let's talk about that.
And that's what I brought up that one time, right? And
Yeah.
everybody's like,
And
"No, we
is that what
can't see."
Janie has a key to or something?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard that.
Yeah.
Remember Janie's saying, "I should have got up. I should have went out." That always stood out to me as well. I
Yeah,
should have
it
got
would have
up.
never
I should have went out.
happened.
Mhm.
But
5
these
different stories.
cabins, isn't this where Justin lives, like close down there?
So you have the cabins at the Lorda campground, right? The
Yeah,
one
yeah,
that
yeah,
has
yeah.
been closed down. And Justin was supposedly staying there because he was having a fight with his wife. And then you have the cabins on the property next to, you have a cabin and then you have a church that
Yes.
is next to Janie's house, right?
Uh-huh.
and then you have the Scott paper in between that. But yeah, it would take about probably a couple minutes to walk up to the cabin and the little church there. And then you have the kids' little cabins, which are
Yes. Right, 30
that.
seconds. But look how he says this. So about 3 minutes to get outside and 4 minutes to get to the cabins and circle down behind the RV. I don't know. That sounds like different cabins to me. I don't know. But
Yeah.
mom confronted her when I was halfway back. Confronted her again with her 20 minutes, she said. So Daniel's saying here, like Malaya or Janie confronted Malaya about the 20 minutes of the kids being missing. But the thing is, why would she confront it when she's just learning the news that the children are just now missing?
Exactly.
And B, Daniel was supposedly in bed with Malaya.
Yeah.
So this part, if you go by, so this part would be the part where she was calling 911, standing out in front of Janie's camper. Daniel said he ran up into the woods to the kids' cabins and only took like 30 seconds or whatever. And then this is one story now. And then Janie supposedly came out when he was still up in the woods. Janie supposedly came out and confronted Malaya for some weird reason because she was standing there with Meadow on her hip. And Malaya told her that the children have been missing. She says, how long? She says 20 minutes. Janie says she went back into her RV, put her shoes on and got her coat, and then went up in the woods. And then that's where her and Daniel met or something, right? And Daniel goes, you want to come search with me? And she goes, no, I'm going to go this way. And then Daniel says, okay, that's when Daniel came back down, and Janie allegedly walked 6 acres within like 20 minutes. Okay, like, and then came back down the 289. By this time, Daniel should already went inside, grabbed the car keys, right, out of the 2 sets, took the white Nissan Pathfinder 2017, got in there, and then drove down to the Lansdowne Road, yet checked all these culverts, ran through streams up to his waist and all this, headed back over the railroad tracks. By the time he got back, the RCMP were running up to Malaya, right? Running up to Malaya. So he had to park next to the little marsh. But there's 4 other stories to this.
Yes.
Because in one, he said he had to wait for the RCMP. And the other one, he said he went out and searched for 2 hours before the RCMP got there. And then in another one, I don't know, there's like all different stories. Like it's just
and he says, yeah, she was calling RCMP. And then in another story, he says, what the F do you mean? The kids are missing. Of course, call. And then in the other story on his big interview, CBC interview, it was, I said, just hold on a second. I'm going to run up here and check. Like,
oh, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But he says here, but mom confronted her when I was halfway back with her 20 minutes. She said, we have a time between 9:35 and 9:45.
Yeah. So he's trying to say 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And Malaya's saying 20.
Yeah.
After
I got back down from the cabins, Malaya was standing in the same position, holding Meadow. I ran into the house and did Lansdowne Road. I never seen the blanket in the tree, by the way.
Yeah, because you had it probably tucked in your shirt and just taking it with you.
Yep.
But
going out to the railroad tracks on the road, turning and going back down Lansdowne Station, following it back to 289. which is exactly what the neighbor said they witnessed on the night they say Daniel's car.
Justin, and I just love your catch on that you
Yeah.
caught that, because this was prior to the witness coming out.
Prior. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's a dumbass.
Yeah. And this is why you want them to talk.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And he says, Lansdowne Station Road, following it back to 289 and finishing the trip by going up the trail beside the house, to the right of the RV, if facing into the driveway. I meet Mom at the top of the hill when driving back.
Yeah, see, that's where it confused me after hearing the other one about him and Mom meeting. I'm like, before he got into the car. So I'm like, how did he meet her in the car?
Yeah.
Because she went a completely opposite way than him.
Mm-hmm.
So where did they meet? And then, like, where is he driving? Because Janie even says you can't drive on the pipeline.
Mm-mm.
And then you couldn't drive on the old road back.
There was a tree.
She
Tree.
right. She's talking about that old trail, and he is as well. But there was a tree across it, and then she was
Exactly.
trying to say that the neighbor uses that all the time. That's the only person that ever uses it. Well, how's that possible when there's a tree across it? How is it possible Daniel went up there when there was a tree across it? Like,
and she was talking about Brad, because Brad has an old freaking truck, but Brad doesn't drive there. Brad lives on a different road. So why did she say that?
I think they were trying to get ahead of the fact that because the neighbors, everybody was talking, and they would have heard that Justin said something, because it was said on the audio, on the transcript, Justin Smith of such and such. So anybody who heard that on radio or had access to a radio, any fire departments, anything like that, would have heard Justin Smith said he has access or can give information to every vehicle that came and went down the 289. So, and then there would have been, obviously, Brad's not a quiet guy. He probably said to someone, oh, I heard this car going back and forth 4 or 5 times. I think it was just another trying to get ahead of the game for Daniel and Janie, to preemptively get ahead of what Brad was going to come and say. So they wanted to discredit him, just like how they wanted to discredit the lieutenant with the cadaver dogs, just how they wanted to discredit Malaya. It's been a constant try to get ahead of the game and discredit anybody who might come forward and talk against him. It's been this way from the beginning.
From the get-go.
Yeah.
So you just got a call from a Justin Smith who lives close by to where you guys are now. He has said he can talk to members about any vehicles that passed on Highway 289 if you...
Right there.
Yeah.
So you just got a call from a Justin Smith who lives close by to where you guys are now. He has said he can talk to members about any vehicles that passed on Highway 289 if you...
He knew very early on
need to
what was up.
get a hold of him. I can always send this number down to you guys if needed.
I freaking love you guys.
You can bring that up on your phone.
I love you guys. You guys are always on the freaking ball.
I know. You talk about something and boom, there it is. There it is.
Yeah.
You can bring that up on your phone, on the web. All that. All that. It's can't remember the name of it. Do you remember the name of it, Shan? And
Broadcastify.
That's it. Yep, Broadcastify. And like, as soon as I hear a lot of sirens going, I'll go into that to see what's going on. So people would have had that on for sure. Absolutely. It's free. You just bring it up. But there is other radio activity that we wouldn't be able to hear, mostly between police, because they've stopped that. They constantly change the sequence so that it can never be caught and heard.
That was something that came out from the Mass Casualty Commission, which was something I think that came out, something good that came out of that
and
was that.
and the Amber Kerwin situation as well.
Yes. They wanted to have private channels that could be discussed where everyone wouldn't hear these sort of things. And I was told there is a lot that was happening behind the scenes that we didn't hear on
Absolutely.
on the Broadcastify channel, for
Yeah.
example. And it was because of that reason that people would know. People would know what was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could take out
Well,
certain.
I remember with the Amber Kerwin kidnapping in Red Rum,
What's
I
that?
remember hearing everything. They'd say, witness called in, their address is blah, 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 on such and such a street, last name, blah, 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 if you want to head over there and get a statement. And I'm like, oh my God, something's got to
Yeah.
change here.
Yeah.
Joyous.
Hello, Joyous.
Hi,
Joyce.
Joyous. Joyce's head
I
is
was about
spinning
to
right now.
email her. I was thinking, I was like,
I
where
was-
is Joyous at? Oh my gosh, I was about to email her.
Guys, first video.
We'll be breaking news for you now. The stepfather of missing Nova Scotia children, Lilly&Jack Sullivan, is now facing charges in an assault case involving an adult. Nova Scotia RCP say Daniel Martell was arrested on Monday. Martell will appear in court again in March. He's the stepfather of 6-year-old Lilly and 4-year-old Jack Sullivan, who disappeared from their rural home in Pictou County last May. The siblings are still missing, despite repeated and extensive search efforts.
Oh my God, what did they go through?
A lot more than
Yeah.
I can even just begin to fathom. You know what I mean? Yep. Yep. He was arrested or this past Monday at around 11:30 in the morning. Right. I was going to finish this part right here. Lansdowne Station 289 and finished my trip back to the trail beside the house, the right of the RV. It was facing driveway. This is where he says he met Mom at the top of the hill when he was driving. The road can only be accessed further by ATV or 4-wheel drive truck. On my way back, as I said, I met Mom and asked her if she was coming with me, and she said, I'll search here because they could have not went far. I returned to the house and I got back. The RCMP was walking down the driveway to see Malaya. It took RCMP 12 minutes to arrive on site. RCMP were parked in the driveway, so I parked next to the marsh in a little driveway next to the house on the left, looking and facing the driveway. I jumped out of the SUV and proceeded toward the woods, but officers told me not to enter the woods. I walked back toward the house and was further not told to go to enter the woods. I was beyond frustrated. I wasn't allowed to search until the officer released, dressed in military gear and green, gave me the green light to re-enter the woods, and he said, go for it. I still remember his name was Oliver. He always likes to say that part right there for sure. It's very interesting. That's about the only thing he's ever been consistent on.
And he had Oliver written on the back of his shirt.
Oliver.
Yep, anyone to make him feel important, right? To let him go be the super math man.
Remember, he wasn't.
Hey, did we know this? All 3 alleged offenses happened between September 1st, 2024 and March 30th of 2025.
So that's just before the kids went missing.
Yep.
That narrows it down to who
Yeah.
it was, and I think that leaves us with no question as to who the victim was.
Yep.
Yep.
Exactly.
And that she was trying to get the hell out of there.
And that's why she didn't want the information out, because it's
this was pending. Yeah.
Well, that
Um,
and it's embarrassing too, probably to her, that now the whole
What do you
world,
mean she didn't want to get
yeah.
him? What do you mean?
you know
Well, and
how,
did she even realize what it is? Some victims don't know. I
yeah,
mean, remember, she's only in her 20s
yeah, she didn't want the
until
release.
they got her talking more, right? And
Mhm.
I mean, and I'm talking about those who are helping her mentally, um, you know, could have, because she would be with the right people that would be trained in that area, right? Um, and the more she's telling them, and then they would have to educate her that, that's R, even though he's your partner, that's R, that's confinement, that's assault.
Mhm.
Speculating if it was her. And we knew it was the tip of the iceberg. What we heard, the little bit that we heard, in these situations, that's not everything, right?
Mhm. Oh yeah. That's why I said, like, he's like, she just wants to paint me in a bad light. And I'm thinking she was the one
He did that.
fighting. She was the
Right,
one fighting to have it released.
right. She never ever came out and said anything.
No.
What she said was very minimal, but prior to her even saying anything, we had those puzzle pieces all put together. I was talking about it on my channel and getting nasty messages and emails of who do I think I am, uh, painting him as an abuser. And well, because I put all the puzzle pieces together of everything that he has said himself.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep. Exactly.
It's apparent.
Right.
Mhm. Oh,
I mean,
goodness. I wonder.
here we go.
Every picture that he has of him and Meadow as well, it's not like he's standing there with pride. He's standing there with a look of almost like, look, Malaya, he has this look about him, this
Yep.
snidey, slimy lizard face where he just looks like he is. It's almost like an intimidation, like the cat that's got the cream, I don't know how to
Mhm.
explain it, but
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's to get at the partner you're abusing.
yeah,
The same as him we found out that he was trying to gain custody of his two kids that live with their mother.
yeah,
No issues there. She's stable. Good job. Uh, the kids are stable. And he's going to try to get custody of them, knowing, you're a rug addict, the way that you live. It's only a way to get at the partner
yes,
through the kids.
yes,
Mhm.
Yep.
yeah, and, it does make you understand completely now why his ex-wife moved
Oh,
far
yeah.
away.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And by all accounts and purposes, her life is thriving now that she is nowhere near him.
Yep.
Absolutely. I
Oh,
mean,
dear.
the ex, she was telling me that she had spoken to the RCMP a couple of times, and she's like, "I'm telling you, it's coming for Daniel. It's coming."
Who did?
Good.
Uh, what's her name?
One of
Taylor.
the exes.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I would be too scared to even get around him.
Oh yeah. Look at the gates there, or look at the. Can y'all
Mhm.
see that? So I was looking for something, and I'm just scanning through this stuff.
Yeah, and the
No,
gate
that's
too.
okay.
The
You see the
gate wouldn't
tracks?
even.
No, there was
Yeah.
no gate there.
Yeah, there was no
Yeah,
gate there.
When they
exactly.
got out.
Yeah, and
When
him
he was-
sitting on DT acting like there was a gate there, and
No,
they
it's
could
I know.
easily get that open and reach the
Of
latch,
course.
Yeah,
DT.
Oh gosh, that was one of the most infuriating things I ever witnessed. I was
Yeah.
yelling at the screen at that time. And then when Janie as well reiterated that in her CBC interview where she opened the gate where she said, "See, if two kids came through this gate, I would hear
Yeah.
it.
The
I would
gate that
hear it." There
wasn't there.
was no
There
effing
wasn't a
gate.
fucking gate.
Yeah.
No,
And
Y'all
gates.
sitting
built it
on
afterwards, dumbasses.
Yeah,
yeah, and
I
sitting on
despise them all.
DT going on about the blanket, the whole long story
Ugh.
about the blanket and a fist punch through the bag and blah blah blah, and
Color of
then
the bag. Oh,
texting with Charmaine at the same time saying, "Yeah, the blanket, what that piece of blanket was on the back doorstep," like Cheryl said. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's uncanny the amount of misdirection given in this case. Just it's uncanny. I can't even
I didn't have a
believe how much.
clue that
Oh shit, sorry.
I
No, you're
didn't
fine.
have.
What the hell? Sorry, I apologize. I didn't know it was a video.
Justin, can you go back to the one there with Daniel in the rain? I want to hear. Does he say plead there about if anybody knows anything? I was looking for that video where he says any little thing.
Where did I
So
do?
I was comparing to other people who were
The
found
last few days have
guilty
been very
eventually.
stressful. I mean, ever since Friday morning when we noticed that the children were gone, immediately jumped in the vehicle, surveyed all the areas, many dirt roads, many culverts as I could, and waited for the police to get there. As soon as I noticed they weren't there, I immediately jumped right in the vehicle and surveyed all the area, every dirt road, every culvert that I could find. Jack just absolutely loved bugs, dinosaurs, anything like that.
That crap, fake shit.
And Lily
Oh
loves
yeah.
girly things, but she
Makes
also
me
loves
so mad.
doing everything with Jack, bugs. They're like best friends, not just brother and sister. Jack just absolutely loves bugs, dinosaurs, anything like that. But Lily loves girly things, but she also loves doing everything with Jack, bugs. They're like best friends, not just brother and sister. You know, they took their boots. That's pink boots for Lily, blue boots for Jack, with dinosaurs on them. Lily had her backpack with white, and it was white, strawberries on it. I imagine now if they're in the woods that it'd be probably brown, but I don't see them carrying their backpack. I don't see them keeping a pull-up on for that long after it got soaked from the very first day. We only found the 2 boot tracks outside of the house.
Whereabouts?
Right beside the house, probably 10 feet away from the backyard.
In the backyard.
Nothing new
Mm-hmm.
other than the helicopters are still in the air. And they had dogs. They took around the dogs today. And as of last night, they had 8 more drones going on with infrared. I urge the public to come out if you have anything, come out as fast as possible and get it to any detachment or any police service that you have available to get to talk to.
There it is. I was watching interviews of people, and they were Nova Scotia cases, and that spoke to media,
Mm-hmm.
and
I didn't.
Shit,
were
sorry.
later found to be guilty of the crime. And yeah, there was a gentleman who red rummed his wife, and he would come out like Daniel and speak to the media. He was on a W5 interview, and that's what he would do. I urge the public to please anything
Yes.
you know, any little thing, please call it in. Every
Yeah.
tip matters. And I'm thinking, oh my God, it's the same.
Oh, it's exactly the same.
Yep. No, Jack and Lily have not been found, but Daniel Martell was arrested on the 26th of January for allegations, of SA for confinement and abuse. Try to say that fast because I know YouTube does not like it.
Mm-hmm. Do you see this person who said this? They're talking about in the end, Hayden, that's Malia's brother, was charged with assault and restraining order was put in place. Blank is doing so much better now. The whole family is a mess. He was hitting her, threatening her, and keeping her locked up.
Mm-hmm.
There
I have one
was
like that too.
things about like people saying Daniel and Malia did stuff like that too, but I don't know.
Yeah, I have one from somebody that basically said the same thing of what we just found out today in a post back in June about Daniel. I thought I sent it to you, Justin. Let me see if I can find it.
I just wonder what Janie and them are thinking right now. Like, is the fat lady sung yet? You know what I mean? Is it over for them? Do they?
Exactly. Oh, check this out.
Pull something up? You want to put something up?
Huh?
You want to pull something up?
I could just read it. It's on my phone.
Okay.
It's a post says at Daniel Martell. You said earlier today that you didn't take any anger management classes, and I never did any anger management classes. You just made that up. That's what he said. But Daniel? Yeah, he said that. But Daniel said, I found a report from Friday, August 8th, 2025, which quotes that Daniel Martell said he recently started attending Narcotics Anonymous 3 times a week and is taking online courses in anger management, along with other courses on topics like depression, parenting, and substance abuse. He noted that all these courses are recognized by child protection officials, and his reason for taking them was, I have to clear my name for CPS. And Daniel Martell wrote underneath it again, he goes, all is correct except the anger management classes, which is false.
Oh my God.
Well, he said it.
Well, you're gonna have to
He's definitely
and
said
he
it.
also said violent behavior as well.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Goodness.
He has wrecked so many damn cars. Like, I don't know. He is such like he just doesn't see. He just does not get it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like he missed his visit with Meadow, you guys. I don't see it. Usually post a photo. Now I don't.
Yeah, he posts this photo. Did you kill Lilly and Jack? The question. That was the first question Daniel says he was asked during the polygraph test in the case of the 2 missing Nova Scotia children. Quote, I was extremely nervous, end quote, said Martell, the stepfather of Jack and Lilly Sullivan, who vanished nearly, this was 7 weeks ago at the time. But he supposedly passed.
3 times.
How do you pass when you're nervous as shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can just, that's the thing, right? Like, why would he want to retake the polygraphs though with new polygraphers? That always got me. He's like, I want to bring in new polygraphers. Why? It's like you go to school and take a test and ace it. Why are you going to retake a test that you aced, right? So something about it. I don't know. I could be wrong, but
polygraphs are more about what the officers are gaining. Like, think of it as an interview.
Investigative tool.
Yeah. Right. Not so much the result, which is why they're not used in court. But now things that were said during that and, that the investigators caught that he may have said or whatever can be used in court. Yeah.
Did you ever see this? He says, that's the thing. See, I saw Lilly twice that morning, but drifted back to sleep for like 20 minutes. That's when I woke up. I never heard them, but maybe I woke up because Malaya crawled back into bed.
Yeah.
Justin, pull up his Facebook, his latest Facebook
post and read the messages.
I might be blocked.
Haley, thank you.
Yeah,
you,
I remember him
Marty.
saying that, Justin, that was on, I think that was on Dolly. He said that. And then he said it again on DT.
Mhm. Oh,
Can you pull it up?
yeah, give me 1 second. Just thinking.
Because I think he's blocked me.
What? Oh, let me hurry up and do it before I get blocked. Oh,
Well,
you're
I've
just
never
give
seen
me a
this
sec.
picture of Daniel in 2012.
Give me a sec,
And
guys.
and he was never sleeping. You're not sleeping. And no, everything Lily did, heard the door, heard Jack out in the kitchen. You know, he's on DT and says, yeah, I was sleeping. And then he asked him, well, could she have snuck out of the bed? Well, I don't think, because she was laying there with the baby on her arm. Well, you just said you were sleeping. He was never sleeping.
Yeah.
No.
He was
Nobody was
masked out of
sleeping
his
that night.
mind.
Oh yeah, and letting on that he may, you know, possibly that he was sleeping to make sure that Malaya, you know, wasn't up to anything he didn't want her up to, or using her phone or whatever.
Yeah.
What's that even mean? All right. Let me add it. I wasn't talking to you. I'm sorry. I was looking at
Right.
his father's post. Okay, it's in here. Here.
Let me look at my thing. You got it? Sorry. Here we go.
Oops. Yep. No, I don't want to do that. Hold on.
Rainbow clutch pearls. Hey Justin, something I just saw. Oh, you got it. Okay.
Hmm?
Okay, Rainbow. What's he saying here?
Do you? I wonder what Janie says. Let's see all of pick me's defend. Yeah, pick me's defend him now. Where do I get to the most relevant ones? I guess.
Yeah,
Hold
it's
on.
Malaya, Rainbow. Yep.
Oh, they're already gone.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they're gone. Oh wait. Yeah, they're gone.
Hit all messages. Up top.
I did, but
No, you got most
they're
relevant.
already,
Go to all comments.
okay. Hold on, but they're gone. The ones I was just reading on my phone, because there was some in here that were like, yeah, they're gone.
What did they say?
What'd they say?
Hold on, let me see if I can go back on my phone and pull them up, and then
Go look at earlier.
you're arrested now. Blah blah blah. Like, hold on 1 second. Oh, man, I should have kept it on there. I went to. Yeah, they're gone. He already erased them that fast. He must be watching my freaking.
Oh, he's watching. Just tell us what it is.
People just saying, you blah blah blah. You're arrested for doing just basically stuff like that. Yeah.
Darlene, yeah, he was arrested for SA.
Hold on 1 second.
A.
Remove this first.
And confinement of a female adult.
Gone that fast. Holy crap.
Between the dates of October and March of 2025.
Yep. Take the screenshots as quick as you can.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was within a minute. His dad posted this. Like, what does that even mean?
Yeah, I saw that. This fool finally got a girlfriend, but forgot he didn't have to blow her up. Probably Daniel, his son.
That's so weird.
Yep, he wasn't asleep. By any means.
That message by Haley that I saw on there, was that Haley? Malaya's Haley?
No.
Oh.
It was, yeah, no. No. My Haley. My Haley. No. No, but seriously, like, Wow, that fast. I shouldn't have said something. Should have been quiet. Wait, there's 2 more now, so hold on. Give me a minute.
Yes, Magdalena. Daniel was arrested on charges with assault, forcible confinement, and SA. Yes, court documents say the victim was a female, and alleged indictments occurred on Gairloch Road in Lansdowne Station on December 1, 2024 to, I think it was March of 2025, about 6 months before the children vanished from the home.
Someone just wrote on his page, keep deleting all the comments, you POS. Go for it. Everyone already believes you're guilty.
Thank you for watching, whoever you are, and comment.
Never underestimate the power of the internet.
That's for sure.
Holy freaking cow.
Oh, yeah, if you want to bring up
Who?
Oh,
What?
no, that's the one we already watched. No, never mind.
Holy moly. That fast. Like, I was like... let me check.
See. The news will be coming out here in a little bit. What time is it in Nova Scotia right now?
Yeah.
Quarter to 6.
No, there you go. All right, 10 minutes. Or, yeah, 14 minutes. Stupid.
There we have it. So it'll be dropping any minute now.
Yeah, any minute. Any minute.
Let me see.
Guys, I'll be right back. I gotta go get my cushion for my spine.
Oops, hold on. I got this. Wait a second.
Okay, honey.
New video. 1 second.
Okay.
Guys, please hit that thumbs up button, whichever chat you are in. Please.
Walking Gangnam Style.
That's me. Ooh, I'm gonna.
Martell is facing charges of sexual assault, and forcible confinement. Martell is the stepfather of missing children Lilly and Jack Sullivan. RCMP have confirmed they arrested 34-year-old Martell on Monday. Police say the victim is an adult, but are not providing any more details. Martell was living with Lilly, Jack, and their mother when the children went missing from his family home in Lansdowne, Nova Scotia last May. The woods surrounding the home was searched for days, and RCMP Major Crimes has been conducting an extensive investigation. But little is known about what happened to the children, and so far, the case has not turned criminal. Earlier this month, RCMP Staff Sergeant Rob McCammon said none of the children's family members are suspects.
I wouldn't say anybody's a suspect. Again, we continue to gather information and whatever evidence
Not publicly, at least,
to find, and we'll make our decisions based on that. But we are not in a position to really comment on suspects or anything like that at this time.
The mysterious nature of their disappearance has garnered international media attention. Martell has spoken publicly about what happened that day and the months that have followed. Martell is due in Pictou Provincial Court on March 2nd. Allie Thompson, CBC News, Halifax.
Daphne, Haley emailed you the screen pics of the conversation there on Facebook.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I just see it. Thank you, Hey. You are awesome. I was spacing out here for a minute. All right, 1 second. Let me.
Somebody said, always here for you, Daniel Martell. I'd like to see who that was, but somebody replied, laughing emoji.
Well, like I said, that person is no different than Daniel Martell.
Come on,
Stay away from that person.
Yeah, really.
Come on, phone. Jeez. God, my phone is about to explode. Hold on, let me just do this here.
All right, while you're doing that, I'm going to go run and get my cushion.
Yeah, no, go ahead. I'm going to have to use the little girl's room in a minute. Okay. Oh,
Okay, let me pull this up real quick. My internet's just been real shoddy lately here. It's probably frozen. Is this it? Hold on. Did it send it? Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. There we go. There we go. Okay.
I'm back.
You're back. It's gone. It's gone that fast. He's, yeah, watching and typing. Yeah. Let's see all of you pick me's defend him now, all of you. I wonder what Cotton Pickin' Janie says now. I'd love to hear it. And then this one says, you were charged with unrelated SA. Now, what did you do to Jack and Lily? Admit the truth and tell us where they are. Hold on one second. Bye-bye, Daniel Martell. All of you tarred followers of him, get your head checked. POS,
Exactly.
I hope you rot, child. SA and forcible confinement of an adult. They are gonna have some fun with you.
He just locked his account down.
Uh-oh. He is watching us.
He absolutely is. 100%.
He's a little bitch. You're a little bitch, Daniel. Hope you know that.
Yeah.
So what a sack of S. Charged with SA, etc. This guy is guilty of everything people's thought. Rot in jail, you worthless F.
Sorry, my thing was muted a minute ago. Did you want to pull something up, Daff? Was it?
Oh, I thought it was up while I was reading it.
Okay, no worries, no worries.
He's going to soon learn what confinement really means.
Yes. Yes.
She just sent me another one. Thank you.
You reap what you sow.
Daniel, you better you remember how you said you wasn't going to stop even if they said even if she said stop and it hurts or whatever. You'll figure what it means on the other side. When Bubba's got a hold of your ass, holding your ankles, you little bitch.
Yipper.
This nicotine patch for an hour, and I'd still sell you in for a smoke. Come on back to my place. I want you to look at a urine sample. I think it looks cloudy. It's been so long since someone touched me.
RCMP, open up.
You're gonna learn the bend and snap real quick, Daniel. You ever seen Legally Blonde? Bend and snap. Bend and snap. I need some coffee.
Suggest he starts stretching out his jaw muscles.
Open up.
I have one that was FBI open up, and of course I didn't have RCMP, so I made that one up with. I just did a voice changer. RCMP open up.
Good job.
I'd love to do that with a blowhorn near his place. He'd probably shit his pants.
Oh well, Daniel's gonna be on a blowhorn real quick. He's gonna be blowing a lot of horns real quick.
Brad, go
He'll
get
love a good blowhorn.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
God, I would hate to live next to them. I would hate to live right there next to them. I told Brad he should get an electric fence.
I'm sure the neighbors are happy.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah.
I'm sure they're watching us right now.
Oh yeah. Well, Brad was in here earlier, like about an hour ago.
Go watch. Nova Scotia man charged after alleged Facebook intimidation. Joel got it.
Oh yeah, he's the one with the really sexy tattoos all over his face. You can't miss him. Can't miss him.
Who?
Okay.
Oh, jam to the jams here. Wonderful.
Jam.
Who had tattoos on the face?
This Nova
Joel
Scotian.
Godet or something, I think his name is. He's wanted for online intimidation. In a court, a witness basically was witnessing, testifying against him, and he threatened to kill him online.
Mm.
Trying to pull something up. Nothing's working right now for me, it seems. Can't. Anybody got anything you want to pull up right now? Doing anything?
There's a picture of him. Ooh.
It's what time is it there? Almost 6?
You got
5 minutes still?
5 minutes, yeah.
Okay.
I got a good picture of him with the RCMP in the background with his face looking like someone just put it in cat shit. Sorry. And the kitty litter box. Woo.
I don't know, but that's just funny to me. So is Daniel out on bond? I don't know how it works there. How does it work? Do you guys do like signature bonds or pull up the
I have
screenshot?
no idea.
What screenshot?
They have a surety. So if someone gets released on bail, they will have someone basically sign as a surety to stay at their house, or basically have to pay. It's like it's same as a bail. It's the same sort of like a bail bondsman, but like you can get your like wife or parent or something to sign for you, and if they break the conditions, they can be responsible to pay the surety, which can be depending on the amount, a couple thousand, 10,000 or more.
Interesting. Someone said this is a picture of obviously Daniel.
Yeah, that's what I got in the thing right now. See his face?
Mm-hmm.
He looks like a platypus.
Yeah, like someone stuck his face in cat shit.
Mm-hmm.
But they said, look at his shirt. Hold on.
Look at his shirt.
He's always wearing
wonder-
that damn shirt.
I wonder where that is. But is that where he goes
Look
to see
underneath
Meadow,
it.
I wonder?
It
Justin,
looks like
pull up
it's
one I have. Calvin Klein.
It looks like he's holding a missing poster, so I think that might have been one of the vigils.
Yes, yeah.
Is it?
Must have been.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
You know how he's always holding his arms like that? Even in the one where he's showing Jack and Lily's picture, he has his arm closed. Like, I'm like, why is he holding it like that? It's like maybe
he always has that
nails
one
look
arm
weird.
over the other.
Yeah, like he's holding his arm tight so no one sees anything. I don't know. I don't know. I could be wrong though. Oh, okay. So it is. But look underneath. Pull up the one I got, Justin, in there.
You got it on here?
Yeah, I got the same one,
Oh,
but
there
look
we go.
underneath what it says.
Oh, what's it say? Zoom in.
See, it has this photo, but it says Martell arrested on charges related to, as a matter of public interest, this is being shared. See, but it has this picture connected and it has, remember the RCMP?
Is this the RCMP writing this?
Truro and Colchester coverage.
Interesting. So,
and that's where,
guys, if charged, will he have to register as an S offender?
I
Yeah,
don't
he would,
think
wouldn't he?
so.
I think it's only if it's a minor.
A minor here in Canada, yeah.
So you don't even if you're an adult and you're S8, you register. What the hell?
Oh, I know, Justin. We're so behind. They just started putting the registry out for children. And
What?
it's in the name, and there's only a minimal amount of information on it.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, I know.
That's crazy. I
Yep.
mean,
Diane, I'll put my email in the chat for you.
File.
She's asking for my email. It's on my my channel description as well, but I'll put it in here. No freak starts sending me emails.
All right, it's 6 o'clock.
okay, I won't.
I just got that.
Nobody got the joke.
I'm gonna see if I can get the rest
Oh,
file.
sorry, I was reading the chat.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Look at this.
News is on. News is on. 6 o'clock.
Yes. Okay, it's on now.
How do we
Yep.
turn it on?
CTV.
No, but
CTV?
All right, give me a second.
I mean, it's probably on CBC too.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can.
CBC's behind a stupid paywall though on online.
I'm on one of. I have
Oh.
a subscription to one of them.
Yeah,
Like I pay.
and it's
Go over
on
now.
YouTube for free.
Hold on.
Who is it? CBC?
Yeah.
Hold on. I got the. Oh, my computer will ever freaking load.
Here we go. I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Mine's still freaking loading. Computer sucks.
Officials in Washington, in other words, with Trump administration officials.
Okay, this is not yet so far. Let's make sure.
Oh, it's on right now. Shit. Look
What
up,
is?
Justin. Look up CBC
Atlantic.
Nova Scotia News.
CBC Nova Scotia News.
Yep, and they're actually doing it right now.
Here we go.
And so far, the case.
Go back to the beginning. Here we go.
First on top of the news.
Pictou County children is accused of sexual assault against another adult. Woolly Adelgids. Can these beetles help save Nova Scotia's men going from behind temperatures? Father of 2 missing children in Nova Scotia. Daniel Martell is facing a number of abuse charges related to an adult, but police aren't saying much more than that. The CBC's Allie Thompson has the latest.
Daniel
That was
Martell
on the
is
news.
facing charges of sexual assault, and forcible confinement. Martell is the stepfather of missing children Lilly&Jack Sullivan. RCMP have confirmed they arrested 34-year-old Martell on Monday. Police say the victim is an adult, but are not providing any more details. Martell was living with Lilly, Jack, and their mother when the children went missing from his family home in Lansdowne, Nova Scotia last May. The woods surrounding the home was searched for days, and RCMP Major Crimes has been conducting an extensive investigation. But little is known about what happened to the children, and so far, the case has not turned criminal. Earlier this month, RCMP Staff Sergeant Rob McCammon said none of the children's family members are suspects.
I wouldn't say anybody's a suspect. Again, we continue to gather information and whatever evidence that we are able to find, and we'll make our decisions based on that. But we are not in a position to really comment on suspects or anything like that at this time.
The mysterious nature of their disappearance has garnered international media attention. Martell has spoken publicly about what happened that day and the months that have followed. Martell is due in Pictou Provincial Court on March 2nd. Allie Thompson, CBC News, Halifax.
There are calls to change policing on First Nations in Atlantic Canada. It comes after 2 men were shot and killed by RCMP within 5 days in the region.
Alrighty
here in
then.
Nova Scotia. Family members and
They'll do some more pieces on it. The RCMP know, of course they know. They're just not. They're not just,
Mm-hmm.
That's a valid point. Some of the chat members are saying that Daniel is not technically a family member because they weren't married. So when
Very good point.
when Rob McCammon is saying that none of the family members are a suspect, technically he's not lying when he says that.
Good point.
That's right.
Very good point.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
good point.
That's
I
why
like
we
the
love
way you
our
think, Chatter.
chatters. Yep.
Yeah.
What the what? Mr. and Mrs. and Auntie, thank you so much. 16 months. Yes, 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 yes.
CTV allegedly has more details in their 6 o'clock
Okay, I'm looking right now.
newscast.
CTV. Is it Nova Scotia?
Yeah, I was looking for it. I couldn't find it.
I couldn't either, but let me write in CTV Nova Scotia. I just got 25-second clip. That's it. Let me go to their website, maybe. I don't see it on their YouTube yet.
The only one I see is the one from earlier.
Yeah.
The redhead.
Yep, that's the only one I see as well. But make sure. 30 seconds. Yeah.
CTV Atlantic said the incident happened on December 1st on Carolina Road. Huh. Yeah, it said between September 2024 and March 2025. Ouch. Let's see here.
I don't see it. No. Make sure. Nope. There's nothing at all. Daniel, can you tell us where it is? I know you're watching right now. Can you tell us all the reports right now so we can?
Oh, well, nods. That's a good idea.
What's that?
She said I'll have to go to court on March 2nd so I can tell you all what's going on.
Please. I was thinking about someone going to court. I'm like, are they allowed to go like that or what?
I'm going to find out. And if so, the hubby and I will go down.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah.
I would love to come up for a trial if they ever have a trial.
Oh, me too. Gosh. That would be great.
I'm going to go.
Hey, question. Is this... Hold on. Is this an actual picture or is this an AI picture? Wait a second.
Oh, is it going to be the picture of Jack and Lily?
No, right there.
Oh. No, I think that's
an actual picture, right? Where's it at?
Oh, yeah.
That
Oh,
was
that
from
would
an
be...
interview.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be along the road. I think it would probably be the road that Brad lives on, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I knew this picture, but I was just looking behind it just now all of a sudden, and I was like, where is that?
Yeah, because remember, all the vehicles were parked. They used that road.
That's where they used it. That's real. That's a real. Yeah, I thought it was, but I wasn't sure exactly where it was. You know.
I hope I get an answer to this.
Oh, here we go. The Canadian Gothic said this.
There's been a major development related to the case of missing Nova Scotia siblings, Jack and Lily Sullivan. This past Monday, the children's stepfather, Daniel Martell, has been arrested and charged with sexual assault, and forcible confinement, all related to a still unnamed adult complainant. Little is known about the nature of these charges, but we'll learn more on March 2nd when Daniel's scheduled to appear in the provincial courthouse in Pictou. The timing of all this is very interesting, as only recently the courts unsealed additional information related to the initial days of the investigation into Jack and Lily's disappearance. In the newly unsealed information, we heard allegations against Daniel related to physical abuse coming from the children's mother, Malaya Brooks Murray. We discussed these allegations in depth in episode 15 of the Canadian Gothic's Where Are Jack and Lily Sullivan series, which is available wherever you get podcasts. And I'll continue to follow updates and bring them to you in upcoming episodes.
I like
Does
him.
a good podcast. Yeah.
I like him a lot.
Yeah. And I can't remember her name. She's usually on with them, but they do a good podcast together.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. Well, I think is there anything else, guys?
I don't see anything at this moment.
Yeah, I mean, if anything else comes available, what time Charmaine going live?
Probably around 6.
So
Her
now
Global
time.
News and
6 our
see what
time or
they
6
have
our
Actually,
time?
on.
let me see. She might already have it
Can
up.
someone
Hold on.
text her because I will send people
I'm
over
gonna.
there. Oh.
Yes, and I know AB was doing a sermon. I can only imagine what he's
Oh
Yeah.
gonna be
AB's
saying.
gonna blast. You
Yeah.
mother chicken.
She's
20
doing it
minutes.
at 6 p.m. So in 49 minutes, it says.
Okay.
Okay.
What time is AB going live?
I think he's on now.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
AB's live as well.
Yeah, he's live now.
Charmaine's going live in 40 minutes.
Yeah.
There's a Global News there too that's live that we didn't watch.
Oh, let's
If you
look at
wanna-
that real quick.
Just in case you want to watch that one
Is
too.
it Global News Nova Scotia or just Global News?
Oh
goodness.
I look up. Global News Maritimes.
Thank you all for being here. Could you guys please hit that thumbs up for us? We appreciate you hanging out with us and with this breaking news.
Yes, I second that. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you all.
Absolutely.
I feel like we are just we are heading in the right direction now, and it's all gonna start tumbling down,
Yeah.
I believe.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
The beginning of the end.
Mm-hmm.
Just gotta find Jack and Lily and put these mother chickens wherever they belong. And anybody who knows.
Mm-hmm.
The stepfather of 2 missing Nova Scotia siblings is now facing charges of sexual assault and forcible confinement in an incident involving an adult. RCMP say 34-year-old Daniel Robert Martell was arrested Monday morning. He was released with conditions and is due back in court in March.
With conditions.
Martell was in a common law relationship with Malaya Brooks Murray, the mother of Lilly&Jack Sullivan. The children, who were aged 6 and 4 at the time, were reported missing on May 2nd, 2025, from their home in Pictou County.
And that's that.
That's that. Well, guys, thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you to all of the panel here. And we wish Sunny was here, and we guys wish Charmaine got to join us. And all of that jazz.
Yeah.
I need coffee,
And-
guys. I need some coffee.
Yeah,
I
me
need
too.
to go eat. And thank you to those who gave the super stickers and super chats and memberships. And thank you so much for supporting the channels.
All the love.
Yes,
Yeah.
all the love. And guys, I'm going to drop my Facebook link in. I know a couple people were asking what people were saying on his Facebook account. I will post it in our Facebook group. If you guys want to go over there and look or join.
Yep.
I don't know. Can I do that on here?
Yep, you
I
can
do
drop
my-
it. I think, yes, you can.
Will it work
And
on here if I do
Yep.
my commands?
not your commands if you just drop the link, I think. If you do
Okay.
it in your chat, it will.
Okay. Okay.
You can drop your command.
Oh no,
Yeah.
it did. It worked.
Yeah, in your
Yep,
chat.
it
will.
did.
Okay.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
I think I see you drop my Facebook group in there as well. I think we're at finally at 11,000 sub or members and all that. So
Nice.
if you guys want to join, greatly appreciate it. Anyone else has anything they want to plug?
I just want to say thank you to all our mods, to members, and everybody else. And thank you, Justin, for having us. And
No, we're all together.
yeah, Charmaine too, for bringing it to our attention today.
Charmaine's on it.
And everyone else. Thank you, everybody.
Sunny.
Yes. Thank you so much to Charmaine and to Sunny as well, and to all the creators out there that are keeping Jack and Lily's name out there. and keeping the pressure on, and keeping just their names out there so that everyone knows they are not forgotten. And I just cannot wait to see this justice had for the children. And being here in Nova Scotia, Nova and I, we both know that justice is going to come. We're not going to let it become like other cold cases. And I think this is a really good sign of what's to come. So,
and I'm so appreciative of all our American friends, everyone around the world. But you know, for Daphne and Justin, they've been putting a lot of time into this case, and thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
They
And
were
all the other creators.
I feel
Michelle
like I'm
After Dark.
Nova Scotia. I feel like it.
Yeah, I do too. I feel like I'm just part of Nova Scotia now. Like I'm just half Canadian. To be honest with you.
You guys are honorary Canadians now.
Yeah.
I talk like you guys sometimes.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank
All
you
right.
all.
Thanks, everyone. Lots of love, positive
you.
vibes. And
Bye,
we'll probably
everyone.
see each other again tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, I think we're
possibly.
going to do a live with Sunny hopefully tomorrow when she's
Yeah.
off work and
And
stuff.
Two.
Yeah,
Part two.
Part two.
There'll be a lot more information then out as well.
Yes, and I'm sure much more players will be.
Players, yep.
Yes, we'll be discussing the matter later on. So I look forward to how they're going to dig themselves out of this one.
Mm-hmm.
Start scratching.
Hopefully I will get something in my email soon that will be very revealing. So let's keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Hoping they answer me.
Yeah.
So
all right.
have a wonderful night, everybody. Lots
Thanks,
of love.
Justin. Thanks, Justin.
Happy
the
birthday,
host.
Blue Jay.
Happy birthday, Blue
thank you.
Jay.
Happy
Happy birthday.
Blue Jay.